Destruction is the best. Yeet. 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 It's not about the build, it's about the destruction. Yeetus deletus. Yeet. Yeet. Yeetus deletus. Yeet. Yeet. Yeetus deletus. Yeetus deletus. Yeetus deletus. Yeet. Yeet. Yeetus deletus. Yeet. Yeet. Oh, this is looking good. Yeet. Yeet. Yeet.
T0P underscore geek has redeemed first.
Yeetus deletus. Yeet. Yeet. Yeetus deletus.
Skinjaya Sano is here.
Yeetus deletus. Destruction.
Miku underscore gaming 1 is here.
Destruction is the best. Yeet. I can hold this mouse better than anyone could hold this mouse. Mainly because I wouldn't allow them into my house to hold this mouse. But nonetheless, destruction. Yeetus deletus. Yeet. Yeet. Yeetus deletus. Yeet. Yeet. Yeetus deletus. Yeetus deletus. Yeah. I make great background music. Wait, I'm music? Yeah. I'm music. We'll go with that. Ash Rain music, bro. What's up, my dudes? Welcome in. Oh, my chat's not open. I mean, it's there, but it's not open. What the heck? Please let me see my chat. Why is my F11 key not working? What's going on? I usually F11 full screen. F11 does full screen for Chrome, right? Just like Minecraft. Why is that not working? How do I get full screen? What's up, everybody? Hold on. Technical difficulties. I am technically difficult. Okay, let me grab this window, move it to a different monitor, and give it a go. No, F11 is just not working. Is my F11 key? Do I have like a function thing turned on? Function F11. No? All right. Well, that means chat's going to be just a little bit harder for me to read today. I do have a function key on the keyboard, but there's no function. There is actually a function thing assigned, but I tried and it's not working. So that's a rip. Oh, well. Welcome in, everybody. How are you doing? Oh, that is so... I hate seeing the taskbar on my chat window. It's genuinely distracting. How do I fix this? Chrome F11 not working. Everything I can find is talking about you need to press your function key first, and that's not it. It's just I've never needed to before, but even now, it's not that. Well, welcome in, everybody. We'll get to the hole in just a minute. Maybe I just need to reboot my PC. I don't know. Can I do the hide the taskbar thing? That'll fix like the biggest problem. Taskbar settings. How do I make it hide the taskbar as a whole? Whatever. All right, how's everybody doing? GG, who got first today? Fanra? No, Top got it. Fanra was the last person to read him high yesterday. Welcome in, Mrs. Ken, Miku, Only, and Pewdie.
And welcome in everybody across all the platforms. How are you doing today? We're back in the hardcore world, and we're gonna dig a hole. I hope you're excited. All right, I just got TikTok chat connected. Let's get to the hardcore world. Are you ready? Is everything connected good? It seems like it. All right. So chat, after the last hardcore stream on Tuesday night, I did do an AFK session overnight, and you can find the unlisted VOD in the playlist. So I did so I did the AFK session and recorded that, and then just uploaded it straight to the playlist, so that it's unlisted. I was going to stream it unlisted. We got the same result. The only difference is that I didn't have to like actively be I didn't have to create a new stream that was like hidden and unlisted on the red site. So, but we AFK standing at the bee farm so that we could AFK everything that's chunk loaded, so the storage system and the what do you call it? Cactus farm. But we also stood right here so that we could actively get some honey blocks. And it looks like we got about a shulker box of them, which isn't that many. It was over 8 hours that I AFK'd. We got about a shulker box of honey blocks in 8 hours. So, I mean, a good amount, but not actually a lot. Now, honeycomb blocks, I didn't check how many we had beforehand, but we do have quite a few. Trying to think what happens when this overfills. Oh, it turns off the farm when this fills up, so never mind. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. But let's go check on the cactus farm first and do any repairs that we might need now. Hopefully that should have been able to, I'm guessing that it did about half of it. I also didn't check. If you go watch the unlisted stream, what did I do? I got to my PC in the morning and was like, should I go check? And I walked to the exit of the B, and then I was like, I'm not gonna check, and then I went back. That I guessed half, chat. I guessed half. Oh my god, I got half. This is how I repair my tools. It's insane. All right, let me show you. Wow, and we're gonna use all of that. It's almost like it does about a quarter of it in 4 hours. So I expected 8 hours to do half. All right, so this is my cactus farm, and this is how I repair tools. It's hilarious you ask that question, as I was literally about to do that anyway. Come on. Hold up. Okay. All right. Look at all that repairing happening, chat. I just feel so repaired now. I don't know if I need to repair any wings. I didn't check. I do need to repair a set of wings, but I'm not going to right now. It's a bit of a pain to build. It's not hard to build, but you gotta build a whole cactus farm to fuel these, and then you gotta build these, like, things, and then I save all the green dye that gets smelted. So if we look back here at free camp, we have a whole monstrosity of green dye coming in here. It's surprisingly, oh, there it is. It just saturated the hoppers, and now it's starting to circle. Oh, great. Well, let's sleep real quick. I do this purely for XP. Green dye is a byproduct. But I have a hoarding issue. Finally got the buffering to stop. You did? It was buffering? I haven't dropped any frames today. Yeah, now we're gonna go to the storage room and take a look. No stone. No stone, Miku. Oh, in the temporary storage. I thought you were talking about overflow storage. Alright, these are empty boxes. Okay. Because empty boxes. Okay, got it. Overflow. Nothing made it to overflow. Okay. Empty shulker. Okay, wow. Exactly filled up one shulker box with, shulkers. So, if we head over here... The middle shulker is empty! And it started draining some from this one. Okay. I use Ender Pearl stasis chambers. Okay, wow. Yeah, we can definitely bring home an entire inventory's worth of shulker boxes at the end of stream today. All right, we'll put this stuff back in here. I want to get it out of there. Boom, dude. Boom, dude. And put that back as well. Are we actually ready to head over into the dig? If we are, I'm just gonna bring all these boxes with me. A full inventory of boxes to have. Will be good. So it's less boxes I have to craft. How you doing? All right, let's... That was a really good, productive AFK session. And you know what? I also thought about it that the bamboo farm is like one of the farms that also needed a good long AFK session. Even though we're not going there anymore, like the bamboo farm needs to fill up so I can have my my bone meal farm fill up and then have the moss farm fill up. And then maybe the dang thing will shut off for the first time in a year. You know? That'd be sick. You made a dirt farm? It's awesome, dude. No, the shulker farm has not been fixed up yet. We're heading over to the dig now, chap. You just got home from Jungle Gyms. Ooh. I only found out Jungle Gyms existed a few years ago, and I found out by Magic saying we're going to this place. And then I showed up and I was like, what is this place? That's the crazy grocery store, yeah. Yeah, I've been to, we just happened to be by one once, and she's like, we're stopping here. And I'm like, what is it? And she's like, she's like, it's Jungle Gyms. I'm like, what the hell's a Jungle Gyms? I've crafted over 1,200 in this world. All right, chap. I'm trying to see where we left off. For those of you not familiar with the current project, we are digging a hole. Look at that. It's a hole. And you can tell that it's starting to be bowl-shaped, which is really cool. You can see right here, we made it nearly halfway. If this line here gets to the beacon, that's halfway, right? We made it nearly halfway to of this layer in the last stream. So my goal today, my hopeful goal for the day is to finish this layer. If we fall a little short, that's fine. I'll only ban every single one of you for being here and not providing enough support. That, you know, really no consequence at all. But yeah, we're digging a hole. It's looking more and more like a bowl every stream. True. Your wireless mice ran out of batteries for the first time in 2 years. That's sick. It must not be like a gaming mouse with like RGB or anything, right? It's probably just like a standard mouse with and stuff like that. This one's real. This one when they're brand new, you can go weeks without them. Now mine lasts a few days, but I've just gotten into the habit of putting it on the charger every time I leave my PC. If I don't, it's fine. It lasts a few days, but as long as I'm in the habit, it has a charging dock you set it on. So as long as I developed that habit, and now it just never dies. When it was new, it would last like a couple weeks or so on a single charge, and I would charge it so infrequently that once every couple weeks, I would just have to plug in the USB cable because I'd forget to put it on the dock like ever. But it's like, yeah, it's got a rechargeable battery in it that's not supposed to last forever because it has a dock to set it on. So to save on weight, you have a smaller battery. You have to charge your RGB mouse all the time. Yeah. Yeah. Wireless mice with RGB lights is not a good idea unless, like, it has a charging dock or, I've seen some, I used to have a mouse that had, like, a wireless charging mouse pad and stuff like that. Like, unless you have some sort of crazy solution like that, it's, not really feasible to have an RGB gaming mouse that's wireless. My stream is actually sponsored by Turtle Beach, so you can get 10% off any Turtle Beach gear using code Colonel. I use a Cone XP Air, and I have a Vulcan 2 Max keyboard from Turtle Beach. They're both wonderful. You can find links to them in the bio panels, descriptions, etc. To it and all of my stuff, all my specs. That's the word I was looking for this time around. Can you use F3 and T so you don't hold the left button? I could, but that'd be incredibly annoying to have to start and stop that every time I go to turn around. And that'd be You hold shift and double click. That's a Java only thing. It doesn't work on Bedrock. Because to dig a hole, you gotta dig a hole. If I don't dig the hole, then I'm not digging a hole. So I gotta dig the hole if I want to dig a hole, you know? God, I really just need a t-shirt that says that exactly on it. I do. Oh, speaking of t-shirts, Darcy and I have been talking about merch for the hole. Limited edition hole merch. Can you follow? I think that's a question for you, my dudes. Chat, if you're new here, consider dropping a follow on whatever platform you're watching on. I'm live 6 nights this week, most of which have been in here digging this hole. Inventory's full. To dig a hole, you gotta dig a hole. If I don't dig the hole, then I'm not digging a hole. So I gotta dig the hole if I want to dig the hole, you know? TMG, how you doing? All right. Pantene, bro. I don't use that. I use my cactus farm for tool repairs. I was just there literally 10 minutes ago. Building a collection of shulker boxes. Yeah, at the end of stream, I actually get to bring an entire inventory full of shulker boxes home. Inventory and ender chest full of full shulker boxes. Because that AFK session was goated. I might do more because, like, we need it. But I don't want to. Like, we needed our stuff to run. I don't like doing AFK sessions, but we needed it to happen because our machines were dying. But that's why you can go watch the VOD of the AFK session. Men's 7-in-1 shampoo, conditioner, motor oil, and Coca-Cola. No, I use horse shampoo. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. Good stuff. That's what hardcore is all about. It's about sleepy time, chat. We passed like 3.5 million in the last stream, I think. 3.57901 million. 041. Oh man, I can't talk. Can't read. Maybe I can. Who knows? I never tried. All right. I literally just drank a drink, dude. I literally just drank a drink. Drink a drink? Ooh, is it? It's Thursday night? Heck yeah. Today's a full-length stream. We're going to 1 a.m., so that's good. Eastern, 1 a.m. Eastern. We're gonna dig a lot of holes. Well, one hole a lot of times. Boom, 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 boom. Probably cry a little. Maybe yell. Where'd we go for the 5-year anniversary? We're digging a hole, my dudes. Chat names my tools. I don't know what this one is named. Now I'm scared to look. Chat names all my tools, and some of them are a bit sus. Oh, yep. 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 We're digging a hole, my friends. We are on Y33. This layer is officially the halfway mark between the ocean level and deep slate. Okay, hold on, my desk. Oh yeah, my desk was at the wrong height. My wrist, I was starting to feel like my forearm right here. I'm like, what's wrong? What's wrong with how I'm sitting? And I've been like repositioning my arm. It was my desk was just a little bit too low. Yep, I don't feel the strain on my arm immediately after raising the desk up. I use a villager trading hall for all of my tools. Or for all my enchantments. To name a tool, it's a channel point redemption over on the purple site. There's only very few tools that I have that aren't named. All my picks are named. It's like pieces of armor that I very rarely wear is like the only stuff that I have that's not named. Can I dig a hole? Chat, if you're new here, consider dropping a follow on whatever platform you're watching on. We're digging a hole. Having a wonderful time. I hope you're having a wonderful time. I am. I couldn't imagine not digging a hole right now. Well, I mean, I could, but it's just a bad time. This is Java. 121.11. I already told you, bro. Villager Trading Hall. It's not about the build, it's about the destruction. We're just digging a hole. Whoop. Here we are. Oh my goodness, chat. What song? I played Java, not Bedrock, and I just accumulated this naturally. I don't know how I get my XP. It just happens. I mean, for repairing my tools, I use a cactus farm, but I don't go out of my way just to charge up my levels at the cactus farm. I only repair tools there, you know what I'm saying? Slimes, I don't consent to this hug. Okay, consent matters, chat. They learned what consent, why consent matters. They had what's coming to them. Oh, low pick. Efficiency 5 and haste 2 let you insta-mine stone. I'm not a doctor. I don't have any patience. Oh, I didn't grab the new pick. My slimes are pink like they should be. I couldn't have any of those dang zombie slimes running around my world. I can't believe Mojang is just so evil that they made the zombie slimes, aka green slimes, the default in this game. My pink slimes are the only healthy slimes to exist because I cured them. The Mojang just dropped the ball, man. It made every slime a zombie for some reason. It's just not cool, dude. It's just not cool. What's this one named? Oh, yep, chat names my tools, man. I don't know. I don't know. We're digging a hole, my friends, and we're having a wonderful time. Is it a green screen behind me? Yeah, totally. Incredibly green screen behind me. We are digging a hole, my friends. Now I'm gonna have to go pick up that sticky pad note. You're welcome. We are digging a hole. No, I've never played Diablo. I played Dig a Hole Simulator 2026. All right. Switch to shovel when trying to mine for dirt, for example. I don't have a mod that switches. I use my fingers, and I'm just quick about it. I don't think that would be. I mean, maybe having like a toggle hotkey to do that, but like, I don't know. I don't watch a lot of Minecraft content nowadays, but Exumavoid was like my #1 for a while to watch. Before that, like Mumbo and Corrales and stuff, but I made a decision a couple years back that I was going to like cut back on watching Minecraft and focus on making Minecraft. And so far, it's been a good decision. Appreciate the follows. If you're new here, chat, consider dropping a follow on whatever platform you're watching on. I'm live 6 nights this week, most of which are digging this hole. Inventory's full. Man, itchy. It's not about the build, it's about the destruction. We are just digging a hole. Worst block in the hole so far. Water. This was a swamp, and I had to drain it, and it had some very deep ravines and stuff, and also every single cave ends up being waterlogged that we find. So I have to drain every single one of those whenever we find them. Water is by far the worst block we found. Best block so far is gravel. Maybe not. We found a couple, like, structures. We found, like, we found 4, what do you call them? Bone block thing. Fossils. We found, like, 4 fossils, so finding the bone blocks was pretty cool. We also found, there is a ginormous copper ore vein in here. So like everywhere, like occasionally we'll hit patches of the copper ore vein where, you know, you get like raw copper blocks in the ground instead of copper ore. That's kind of cool. But the most useful thing we've found in bulk down here is gravel. It's because this is where we needed a hole, my dude. Total block scavenge number. I don't know what that means. You started a 3x3 hole, 300 by 300 hole in your nether. It corners 4 biomes, so you can make a farm in each. Far enough away from each other. Oh, that's cool. You know, I thunked about doing a perimeter in the nether that was large enough to house multiple farms. Ultimately, I didn't decide against it. It just kind of didn't pan out. I went to do the Witherskelly farm, and I haven't needed another. I mean, I could do a gold farm, I guess, but like I don't know if they're an under the roof gold farm. I don't know if that would be if I could build that right next to it. I don't know. It's just not something I've focused on. Efficiency 5 and haste 2. Is there any pre-built PC companies that you recommend? No, I don't have any that I would recommend. I build my PCs custom, and I only know I have one friend that uses pre-builts from a certain company, but I can never remember what that company is. So I don't personally have any experience of anywhere I can recommend. Hey, yo, get the heck out of here with that energy. Jesus. What a fucking loser. What's up? What's up? I play hardcore single player, my dudes. We are digging a hole. Because we need a hole. This is just about it. We are doing the opposite of building. This is digging a hole. You brought a pre-built? Absolutely nothing wrong with that. I just have always built computers myself. I was talking to Magic, telling her that, like, I want my kids to build a computer, or like, I want my oldest to build a computer soon-ish. Within the next, like, 2 years, I want to have her build a computer. And then obviously very much restrict her access, to, like, you know, certain games, certain times. But I plan on, like, absolutely someday while she's just, like, not using a computer, going in and, like, making one of her sticks of RAM loose, and I'll be like, oh, why isn't your computer working? We gotta figure this out. Just like, you know, unplug her graphics card, like, unplug her HDMI cable. Like, oh, what's going on? You gotta get the critical thinking skills in there, you know? You gotta get the no Discord, yeah. No Discord, no Roblox, single player games for a long time. I grew up playing a lot of single player games, like when I was really young. Hey, look, this is part of that, copper vein I was talking about. You get the raw copper blocks. That's like genuinely like one of the coolest blocks you can find in a dig like this, just because finding a raw copper block in the ground is incredibly rare. It's not particularly valuable, but it's one of the cooler blocks you can find. Hey, yo! Thank you for the biddies, my dude. Absolutely massive of you. We're digging a hole, my dudes. You ain't never done dig a hole before? Shame. Yo, thank you for the bits again. I really appreciate it. The baked bean block. Yeah. What is iron blocks like the pinto bean block? Yeah, those are supposed to. Certain bit amounts do certain noises, and like, yeah, 100 bits does the Enderman jump scare sound. So I'm sorry, chat, but I've completely phased them out. Like, I don't hear, like, I hear them, but you don't, it's been years that people have been able to jump scare me with every mob in the game, so I just don't, I don't flinch anymore. But you get chat still. The digging is going great, my dude. You're evil for thinking that. I'd be stressed to think clearly if your brother did that to your... Okay, it's a learning environment. So a lot of the things nowadays, a lot of kids nowadays grow up with, and this isn't any fault to the kids, but they grow up with iPhones, they grow up with iPads, they grow up with Chromebooks, and sure, they'll have a Windows laptop, but like, a lot of kids growing up in the computer era that is nowadays do not get to develop the critical thinking skills of figuring out what is wrong with their computer. I'm going to make sure that when she builds her computer, she knows how it works and she knows what does what. And then, yeah, her computer's just gonna have problems that she's gonna have to solve. So that one day, when, you know, she's old enough and her computer actually has a problem and her graphics card dies because it's 15 years old, or whatever, she's going to be able to figure that out on her own without coming to me. Like, that's what it's for. Like, it's a tool. The only thing that makes me flinch is Thunder by Imagine Dragons. And it's more of a cringe. God, I hate that song. You're not supposed to know that. You're meant to pay some guy at the Apple Store. Yeah. 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 I do have an iron farm. If you guys are new here and you haven't seen my 15,000 day world tour video, I recommend checking that video out over on the Red Video site. Thank you for the videos. We are doing the opposite of building. We are digging a hole, my friends. I actually have a video on how I drained lava because I came up with my own method that is, in my opinion, pretty dang good for clearing lava. Definitely more fun than, like, dropping sand and stuff like that. It's actually one of my better performing videos of all time. I have one by Logical Geek Boy. If you check out the 15,000 day world tour, I have a link in the description to the specific one for every farm in my world. If it's inspired by anybody else, I have a link to it. It's a long description. Nowadays, I try to do my own designs, but early days in this world, I did not. Well, I mean, I still don't exclusively do my own designs. If I find something that's so, like, ridiculously OP that comes on my feed and I'm like, I need that in my hardcore world, yeah, I'll build it. I'll follow the tutorial or whatever, but ain't nothing wrong with doing that. But I try to make my own stuff and then I can make a video about it. I can build my own farms, build my own farms. We are, of course, we're still digging, my dude. You had a dream last night you were digging a hole? Ooh. It's been almost 2 months of digging this hole. More than days. It's been a lot of days. We started this hole today. What is today? 24 streams ago. AKA like it was like January 2nd or something. So we're coming up on 2 months actually. Like next week. It's been a long dig. Good times though. That's what we're here for. We're here for the grind. We're here for the hole, you know? Because we need a hole! Efficiency 5 and haste 2 is all you need to insta-mine stone. This is hardcore single player. Have you and Magic played A Way Out? A Way Out? I don't know. I don't think I've heard of that game. If it's like a co-op or multiplayer game that you think would be fun for Magic and I, absolutely put a link to it in the Wifey Wednesday channel of the Discord. And Magic and I will add it to our wish list if we like it. Speaking of games on our wish list, the We Were Here development team just announced their next game is We Were Here Tomorrow. Magic and I immediately made sure that was on our wish lists, and we will be playing that at launch. We Were Here devs, if you want to hook me up with a key or early access, we'll stream your game. NG, clip that. I'll post it on social media. And tag We Were Here in it. We'll see what happens. Someone clip that. I'm good, dude. Oh, man. Because the hole needs dug. That's why we need the hole. Oh, and to dig a hole, you gotta dig a hole. So if I didn't dig the hole, then I wouldn't be digging a hole. So I gotta dig the hole if I want to dig the hole. What the? I landed in the wrong spot. Oh boy! Chat, I found a hole in my hole. I have not played any of the Pokemon games. I've played, I played Pokemon Go when it was new for a little while. But I never had a Nintendo handheld console or anything when I was a kid. So I didn't get to play none of them. To dig a hole, you gotta dig a hole. If I don't dig the hole, then I'm not digging a hole. So I gotta dig the hole if I want to dig the hole. This hole is for digging. Making good time, chat. Just chewing through these blocks. I'm gonna break a tooth soon. I have no idea when the hole is gonna be done. Gonna be a long time. Wait, did I have room in that one? No, I didn't. It's not about the build, it's about the destruction. We're just digging a hole. Is it too? I said chewing, so that's where the tooth joke came from. found a microbiome that's only one tree. Well, snag those propagoules, and it don't matter how many trees are there. You'll get it. You can grow as many as you like. I hear some zombies. It's not good. Coming to get me. Efficiency 5 and haste 2 is all you need to insta-mine stone. We're digging a hole. It's gonna take a long time to finish it. We're official to this layer we're digging out right now, chat, is officially a quarter of the way to the bottom. It's not a quarter of the way done like progress-wise because deep slate is going to take longer, but also the hole is a bowl shape, so it's gonna round. It's gonna the layers are getting smaller the further down we go. So like eventually the layers will be pretty small once we get to the bottom. And they'll go quicker. So I have no way to accurately predict how long this hole is going to take. But this layer we are actively digging out is a quarter of the way to the bottom, like vertically. So I'm excited about that. I'm always digging a hole. Chat, if you consider dropping a follow. I'm live 6 nights this week, most of which are in this hardcore world, digging this hole, having a wonderful time. And if you're watching on one of the vertical platforms, leave a like. Let the algorithm know you're having a good time. Should we set a like goal on TikTok, actually? You guys are at almost 4K. Let's set an 8K like goal. How's that sound? If you're on TikTok, you want to tap away on the screen, let the algorithm know you're having a good time. That'd be great. The hole's gonna be a hole, dude. We're just digging a hole. We're on 33. This is the layer that is officially halfway to deep slate and officially a quarter of the way to bedrock. Accidentally summoned 8 wardens. Heck yeah, dude. Did you kill them all? One-shot them? You know, chat, I would absolutely love a, to expose a, what do you call it? Ancient city, like dig out a hole above it. And then I could, like, drop from the build height and, and one-shot, a warden with, a mace. That'd be sick. I keep about 90% of all blocks from my projects. It's just a habit. I just like keeping it, you know? You never know, chat, when you might just casually need a cool 3.5 million stone. You never know. You never know. Just want to dig another hole? You're right. You're absolutely right. It was Viking that dug a perimeter like around an ancient city. Viking pilot. Was that in his hardcore world? But he was using TNT for that. But it's cool nonetheless. What's up? Can anybody look at the wiki and do the math? How high do you need to fall to one-shot a warden with a fully enchanted pickaxe, that is, right? Like, imagine it's got everything on it at the highest level that you need. Like, how high do you realistically need to fall to one-shot a warden? If it's less than the build height, I'd consider doing that project one day. Efficiency 5 and haste 2 is all you need to insta-mine stone. I'm gathering supplies for your map art. Oh boy, how many map arts are you gonna redeem at once if I need millions of stone? No, to one with a mace. If you kill a mob with a mace, the further you fall with a mace, the more damage you do. I think there's an enchantment you need to put on it for that to happen, but like, you get the point. I'm running low on rockets, chat. I was talking about a mace. What we were talking about before. So sleepy. First yawn of the night, chat. Which one of you did it? Which one of you in chat just yawned and made me yawn? One of you did it. I gotta ban you. Let me know who you are. Without density 5, it's 321 blocks. Mace with density 5, you need to fall approximately 95 blocks. Yo, that's actually like nothing. So like, if we find an ancient city that is, if you find an ancient city, you clear out a hole above the ancient city, you find a specific shrieker that, you can enclose, to where the warden spawns in a specific spot. You dig a hole up above that, and you fall, and then you dig a platform that's like, let's say 115 blocks or something, just to give yourself a little cushion. And then you fall down in the one specific spot and hit the warden. And then, like, if you miss, you keep the fall going at least another 20 blocks underneath, and then have a pool of water. Right? I feel like that's, like, so that way, if you miss, you're gonna fall straight past him out of his aggro range, and then, you know, you're gonna land in water and not take any fall damage. Like, that'd be sick. I would absolutely build that. Just so I can grind some warden kills. This is hardcore single player. You want to restore an ancient city someday? That'd be sick, dude. No, the netherite does absolutely nothing for speed compared to diamond. You just need efficiency 5 and haste 2 on either diamond or netherite to insta-mine stone. The only measurable difference between netherite and diamond is the durability. You gotta kill a wither to get a beacon. I play hardcore single player. Oh yeah, and they don't burn if you chuck them in lava, or if you die in lava, they just float. That's true too. Oh, Chad, this is a dripstone. Dude, I was hoping we'd find a dripstone cave. I mean, obviously this one's itty bitty tiny, but that means there is a dripstone biome underneath here, and maybe we'll find a bigger dripstone cave to actually harvest a decent amount of dripstone from. That would be sick. Like, obviously, I plan on making a dripstone farm one day, but like until then, it'd be nice to have some dripstone on hand. I've been saying since the beginning of this dig that I would like to find a dripstone cave, and technically, I now have. I hope that once we get down to Deep Slate, that there is a, that there is a larger dripstone cave. Oh, I need to get some sponges. There's a zombie down there too. I am an ally, my dude, but I am not myself. I have an ally flag actually hanging in the back, but I got some boxes in the way right now that you can't see it. Oh shoot, I went up there to get sponges. What am I doing? What am I doing? I didn't even get my sponges.
Sponges.
Minecraft didn't go anywhere, bro. You can still play it. You could have yourself a wonderful time right flipping now. Oh, we already exposed this cave, and we didn't drain it because I must have forgot. All right, I just took 3 sponges. That ain't nothing, dude. That ain't nothing. We're really lucky that big cave did not need waterlogged. Oh, I would have hated it. Oh, geez. Oh, look at that. The copper vein goes straight through it, too. That's sick, man. I love the fact that there's a copper vein through this. An ally is somebody who supports the LGBTQ community, who is not a member themselves. Oh, hey creeps. Hey dog. That's where all the mobs are. For everybody wondering, like, oh, why is there no mobs? Well, first off, it's daytime, and second of all, they're all in the caves. This is Java 121.11, the latest and greatest. You don't have a computer or a laptop? Bro, go pick yourself up something cheap off Marketplace. Nah, dude, we don't do hate around here. Not in these parts. It does. I go through about like a dozen pickaxes per stream. And these are like fully enchanted with unbreaking and everything on it. And I use about a dozen of them every stream. We start every stream with a full repair session. And then we go through like a dozen pickaxes. We're just digging a hole, my friends. I do not use Lunar Client. I don't use any clients. I never understand the point of a client. It doesn't make any sense to me. All right. Efficiency 5 and haste 2 is all you need to insta-mine stone. I was looking for my box and it was already on my hotbar. Whoa, Jesus. That's a resource pack. Vanilla tweaks. To change the glint. I do have some quality of life and performance mods in this world, but I don't have anything that changes gameplay mechanics. You can check out the Colonel mod pack linked in the bio descriptions, etc. on CurseForge if you want to see everything I have running. But the enchantment glint is not a mod, that's just a resource pack. This is Java. Of course it's Java. I prefer Java. Nothing's wrong with playing Bedrock, but I prefer Java. You can check out all the stuff I have linked in the bio, panels, descriptions, etc. I think the glint comes from Vanilla Tweaks. Well, Java's the OG, dude. Java's got mods. Java's just... If you're playing on PC, Java is what everyone on PC is using for the most part. Your favorite content creator, streamer, video maker, whatever, they all play on Java, except for a select few have dedicated their lives to Bedrock. We are digging a hole, my friends. That's a great question to ask Google. Oops, sand. That doesn't belong in there. Java's the OG. It's the original. Bedrock is good for cross-platform playing. It's what's on consoles, and it's what you can play on PC to play with your friends who are on console. But it's got microtransactions, and it doesn't have mods. You pay for DLC. And Java, you buy it once, and you never buy a microtransaction ever again. And you can install an infinite amount of mods and play it however you want. It's great. There's nothing wrong with playing Bedrock. Just Java's where it's at. We are digging a hole indeed. Why isn't your room pink? You're telling me because you play on console, it's the reason I have to pay for DLC? Yes. Yes. Java does not have any microtransactions. There is literally nothing you can buy once you own the game. But it's only on PC. Bedrock is not any harder than Java. Minecraft is Minecraft. I'm having a great time, my dude. How would Bedrock players mod anything? There aren't mods for Bedrock. Well, there might be a few, but like Mojang doesn't have the modding capacity for Bedrock that they do for Java. I've never heard of a real Bedrock mod. It's all add-ons and data packs and stuff, but those aren't mods. There's nothing that makes Bedrock harder early game. Unless you're just bad with a controller compared to a keyboard and mouse on Java, like, I don't know. The only thing that's different, like, difficulty-wise, is the wither is different on Java, or on Bedrock. But, like, meh. Let's go. Let's go. I play vanilla is my jam. I would be playing pure vanilla right now if I could, but I need the performance mods and stuff like that that I was talking about earlier. If you want to see anything I'm running, chat, you can check out the Colonel mod pack that I release on CurseForge that has everything that I use in it, linked in the bio, panels, descriptions, etc. Keyboard, mouse. Appreciate the follows, chat. If you're new here, consider dropping a follow on whatever platform you're watching on. I'm live 6 nights this week, most of which is in this hardcore world, digging a hole. This guy gets it. We're digging a hole. There's no limit to how many can fit in Bedrock. And the more you have, the more so there's more. I have no idea what you're talking about, J-Man. Nope. The hole is being dug indeed. We're having a wonderful time over here. Oh lord, that's a pretty large cave down there. It looks like there's even been some enemy grief happening in there, in the background. And we're lighting this cave up by opening it up, so it's gonna be less mobs and stuff. And I am excited to uncover more dripstone. Yes, dude. I wanna take home a little dripstone from this project. That'd be great. That'd be fantastic, dude. In one block space in Bedrock, there is no entity cramming. Oh. That's cool. Entity cramming's cool, though. I like entity cramming. That's a great mechanic. Not being able to entity cram, actually, that sounds horrible. Like, I see entity cramming as a feature, not a bug. For sure. Yeah, this is one of the like first caves we found that's not waterlogged. How often entity cramming comes up is incredibly rare. I doubt the lack of entity cramming in Bedrock is the cause of lagginess for 99% of players. Like... Yeah, the games are just slightly different in the most dumb ways possible, but... You know. I have my preferences and you can have yours, chat. This is hardcore single player. We are digging a hole. Bro, how could I possibly get bored of having fun? I'm digging a hole. What more could I want? Genuinely, my very first computer that I owned, I bought a laptop, with my own money when I was like 15 or something. I spent every penny I had and bought like a $400 something laptop, so that I could play Minecraft. This was like, I don't remember how old I was. But this, you know, this was when Minecraft was like new. And because I had played it at a friend's house a few times, and I was like, I need this. And well, I'm still on that account that I paid like $25 for nearly 15 years ago. That is a Vanilla Tweaks data pack that notifies me when it is low. Preach the follows, chat. A $400 laptop in 2011. Yeah, 15 years ago would have been like, yeah. That sounds about right. It was like, I knew what I was looking for. I had a friend who had built a computer, and he taught me about, you know, computer specs and stuff like that. And then my parents had they had a Windows Vista machine in 2011 so like if you know those timetables, there wasn't playing any Minecraft on that thing. But I did a lot of research and looked up like what's the best thing I could get, and I was budgeting and shopping around for weeks before I pulled the trigger on something. And then a year later, or maybe a year or two later, I built my first gaming computer. And in spirit, my streaming PC is still that same computer. So. It's not about the build, it's about the destruction. We're just digging a hole. Oh, efficiency 5 and haste 2 let you insta-mine stone. Oh, my nose, dude. Killing me. Bugging me, not killing me. Oh yeah, I mean that's one of the reasons I very much don't like the nether bed strat. I mean, that's just another reason I don't like it, I should say. That's not one of the reasons I don't like it. I just think that method is a complete waste of energy. But you know, I'll add it to my reasons that I don't like the bed strat. Chat, if you need netherite early game, all you need to do is get a couple villagers together to where you can buy some diamond picks and buy some efficiency 3 books to put on those diamond picks, or higher, but at least efficiency 3 and unbreaking, and then just go down to Y15 and do exactly what just do exactly this at Y15 for an hour, and you'll have enough netherite to do your entire an entire set of armor and tools and stuff like that. Like that's all you got to do. Just go down to Y15 and dig like this. Like that's all you got to do. The bed strat is not worth your time setting up a sheep farm and all that stuff. Yeah, not worth it at all. Yo! Thank you for the jewels. That's actually the first time I just enabled those like gift things. Yesterday. I didn't know they were a thing, and I didn't know they were disabled. I just turned them on. It's like the first I've ever gotten them. GGU, look at you, dude. Yeah, I checked the wiki for sure, but I'm pretty sure it's like around Y15 is like the best place to stand. It's either like 15 or 18. It's down there close to the bottom of the world. You're gonna hit a lot of lava pockets if you do that, but when you find a lava pocket, Just turn the other way. I play Java. I play Javava. I just play the game a long time. You get levels without even trying, really. Exactly, yeah. You don't need to stop at efficiency 3, but to insta-mine netherrack, all you need is an efficiency 3 diamond pick. No beacons needed, nothing. Just an efficiency 3 diamond pick is all you need to insta-mine netherrack. Come on. Got it. Oh, apparently there was a zombie that died right there. Tried beds in the nether, and your levels went away one time after exploding your bed. What? That don't sound right. To dig a hole, you gotta dig a hole. If I didn't dig the hole, then I wouldn't be digging a hole. So if I want to dig a hole, I gotta dig the hole. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure you understand. Chat, we picked up our first dripstone blocks. I'm so excited. That's what we dug this whole hole for. For the chance to get 2 dripstone blocks. Hey, look at that. More of the, raw copper from the copper ore vein. Efficiency 5 and haste 2 is how you insta-mine stone. Yeah, I absolutely love that we're finding some stuff here. So far, chat, we have found 4 fossils. We have found what might be 2 or maybe 1 very large copper ore vein, because we find a lot of pieces of copper ore vein over here and copper ore vein stuff over here too. So it's either like really large to one branch and we're gonna find where they connect underground somewhere, or it's 2 separate copper ore veins. I don't know yet which. We've found a dripstone cave now. We've found 1 geode. It's actually, yeah, it's right over there. We only are chopping through the littlest side of it right there. Efficiency 5 and haste 2 is all you need to insta-mine stone. What's up, my dude? Chat, if you're new here, consider dropping a follow on whatever platform you're watching on. I'm live 6 nights this week, digging a hole in this hardcore Minecraft for most of them. My favorite version? I'm always playing the latest and greatest, my dude. So as of right now, 121.11 of Java. I've been playing for close to 15 years. That's how old the game is at this point. The game's over 15 years. I've been playing for close to 15. How do you not play in the latest version? For Java, there's literally just a drop down. You can play in whatever version you want. Any major, any minor version, any snapshot, you can play whatever you want. On Bedrock, I don't think you have control over that, unless you're playing, I don't know for sure, but. This is a hardcore world, single player hardcore. Chat, we've got over 18,000 days in this world. If you're new here and you haven't seen my 15,000 day world tour, I recommend you check that out. Also, if you're new here, I recommend you check out the 10,000 subscriber special video that I just released earlier this week. We just hit 10K subs over on the Red Video site. So if you're not subscribed over there, go watch that, go subscribe and go check out that video. There is a giveaway in the description if you have not entered that yet. Go check out that giveaway. My goodness, my hair keeps falling down in front of my eyes. Oh, sponges is why I came here. Sponges. Is it time to sleep yet? Oh, we got like 30 seconds. I'll fly over there first. Oh, I don't know how deep it was. I'm gonna grab some torches in case it's really deep, and a little bit of moss blocks in case it like really opens up, but we'll be fine. Least favorite Minecraft block. Least favorite Minecraft block? I don't know. What the heck? Okay. Oh, it's not that deep at all. Cool. Putting a torch down just so we don't get any mobs to spawn in here. The new leaves they added are so unnecessary. You're upset about how many leaves they have in the game? If anything, I'd complain about how much copper stuff they have in the game. I have a storage system, the largest storage system in hardcore Minecraft that I know of, that has every item in the game, an item filter for every item in the game. And the last drop alone, the Copper Age drop, there was over 60 new copper items added to the game. Not including the, like, over 60 that already existed in the game. So that's a bit frustrating because, like, probably we're close to 10% of all item filters in my storage room being dedicated to copper. Villager trading farms are pretty dang good, though. You gotta have them. I do think, though, the fact that they gave copper armor and not emerald armor is a disservice to emeralds. Like, don't get me wrong, copper armor is useless. Oh, my back itches. Copper armor is useless, but at least it exists. You know? I mean, it's fine early game. But like emerald armor would be incredibly like I feel like emerald armor should exist somewhere between like iron and gold, maybe? Which again would render it useless, but at least it should exist. I wouldn't use emerald armor, like maybe early game, you know, if you got it from villagers or you traded villagers for emeralds and crafted some armor out of it. Like maybe, but like that's the same use case for copper, but the thing is there's plenty of early game options for getting armor. And I go straight to diamond. I skip it all. Unless like I find some in a chest for or something, but we are digging a hole, my dude. Netherite was supposed to be emerald armor? No. There's no world where emerald armor was ever considered being added as better than diamond. Because literally, if you speedrun an iron farm, you can have infinite emeralds in like an hour. There's no world where they ever considered emerald armor would be a tier higher than diamond. I use a cactus farm for XP. It's great. I go through about a dozen pickaxes a day in, digging this hole, and then at the beginning of every stream, we just repair them within like 30 seconds. It's wonderful. Efficiency 5 and haste 2 let you insta-mine stone. Chat, if you're new here, consider dropping a follow. And TikTok, we had a goal of 8K likes. You guys hit that a while ago. You're up to 9 now. Let's do 15K likes. If you're enjoying the stream, tap on the screen. Let the algorithm know you're having a good time over there. If you're on the short stream as well, leave a like. That helps out very much too. But following and or subscribing, now that's where it's at. Speaking of subscribing, chat, we did just hit 10K subs over on the Red Video site, so I released my 10,000 subscriber special video, and there is a giveaway you can enter if you have not done that yet. Bro, how you gonna ask me if I get bored of having fun, dude? We're digging a hole. What more could I want right now? Yo, thank you for the gifts. Why aren't we getting any noises for that? Hold on. Let me refresh it. All right, now gifts should make alert sounds. Thank you for that very much. You didn't see TMG? Oh yeah, we hit it earlier in I think we hit it like Monday. I posted it in the Discord in the chat in the Discord. So I posted a screenshot of when I hit it, and then we released the 10K subscriber special, and started a giveaway. So make sure you guys have entered into that giveaway. You hold shift and double click. Actually, we might have just passed. Yeah, we just hit 3.6 milli on the stone mining. Heck yeah. Do we think we're gonna pass 5.3 mil of netherrack and bring stone into #1 mined territory? I don't know. Is this another? Oh, this is part of that same cave. Okay, and it goes way over there. Is that more copper? No, that's just dandelion. Dandelion? What the heck is dandelion, chat? I meant to say granite, but I went to say like dandelion and diorite. Dandelion. Or I don't know. I don't know. Like. Yeah. Oh, you need a build idea? I'll give you a build idea, but you gotta promise to build it. Deal? Deal? Alright. Was that the same person who just said yes? I don't remember who asked the question. I don't remember who asked the question. Regardless, if you need a build idea, chat, you should build a 37 block tall, solid gold toilet with functioning redstone flushing lever. You gotta do it. And if you do it, you gotta put a picture of it in the Discord. I wanna see it when you do it. I've dug 2 similarly sized holes in the nether already. Oh. I've decided not to build a netherite beacon because it's just not worth the effort for me. I mean, it's a flex to do it, which is cool, but like the flex alone isn't a reason for me to dedicate 6 months to digging. We are digging a hole, my friend. We've done a lot of exploring in this world. Oh, if you try to find diamonds this way, that's not smart. You're not gonna find a lot of diamonds doing this. We're gonna find a lot of diamonds eventually, like when we get down to the bottom, but we're not doing this for the diamonds. I don't even know how many diamonds we're gonna find, really, because like I've said before, chat, this is a bowl-shaped hole, right? So the further down we go, the smaller the layers get. And that means that, you know, it's going to be a little bit of a time saver when we get into Deep Slate that the layers will be smaller than they are now. But that means when we get to our deepest layers, where the diamonds are the most common, the layers are going to be pretty dang small. I'm sure we'll find quite a few diamonds, but we'll see. I'll be happy if we find a stack of diamond ore, like total. I'll be happy with that. The hole is a bowl. I said the hole is a bowl. A lot of ancient cities. Couldn't tell you. I actually used ancient cities to find a stack of enchanted golden apples. But that was like when they were new. So I was just going around all the every ancient city I could find for that was a dedicated project for like a couple weeks straight. Every stream I was just looting ancient cities to get a stack of enchanted apples. We are doing the opposite of building. We are in fact digging a hole. Including caves you run into? That sounds doable. What do you mean? Like, oh, finding a stack of diamonds and you think I should go explore the caves? I don't know. I'm actually really hoping that we find at least one normal stone diamond, because that would be the first ever stone diamond that I've ever found in 1.18 chunks. We've mined, chat, don't get me wrong, 1,300 diamond ore. But that's because my entire world, well, most of my world is generated chunks from back before they added Deep Slate to the game. From 1.16 and some 1.17, right? So I have a very high density of normal diamond ore above Deep Slate in those chunks, and Deep Slate was added on underneath. I actually find it really weird now noticing that those numbers are the same. That's crazy. They're only off by 5. We're going to officially have more deep slate diamond ore mined than normal diamond ore. I did not expect those numbers to be anywhere near close to each other. Wow. They'll be in sight, you're right. Big hair on my arm. Whoop. In the trash. Oh, is this just one water source? Oh, is this like the bottom of a cave? Oh, this is the, oh, okay. Oh, okay, I see. Oh, low pick. Diamonds do have a use nowadays. You need diamonds to make netherite tools, like to make the netherite template thing. You need diamonds for that. Oh, Chad, if you want to see more of my world, I recommend checking out the 15,000 day world tour video that I have, or some of the older world tour videos that I have. I've got quite a few throughout the history of this world. The next one will be this summer when we hit 20,000 days. We're actually, oh my goodness, we're only 10,000 away from hitting 18.5k days. Chad, if you're not familiar, you can see the day count in the top corner of my stream at all times if you go to one of the landscape streams. I don't look at the TikTok chat. You've played Ark and it's one of your all-time favorite games ever. You've never played this. Is it similar? I've played Ark. I don't know if I can, it was a long time ago. I don't know if I would consider them similar. I don't know. Minecraft is the, like, pinnacle of sandbox games, if that's what you're looking for. I genuinely think it is, like, the pinnacle of sandbox games. I am an ally to the LGBTQ community. I have an ally flag hanging up in the background. There's just some boxes in the way right now. I had a friend who was really, actually, Bearded Horseman, who, if you've been around on the channel for a long time, you might be familiar with that name. He and I played a lot of Ark when that first one was new. I think there's multiple Ark games now, I don't know. What's up? The hole is coming along great. I'm really hoping that we can finish this layer today. I think we're gonna make it. Yo, thank you for the gifts. Absolutely massive, my dude. I appreciate that. I do. If you used to be LGBTQ and now you're not, yeah, obviously, being an ally just means that you support the members of the LGBT community, and you want to see them thrive, and you don't want to, you know, you want them to live their best life. You know, I am not a member of the LGBT community, but I am an ally. You don't have to be part of it. I'm doing great. Nah, you're just a bigot. We don't need you in my chat. Bye-bye, bud. You're not welcome here. Chat, and that's how you handle a bigot. Mm. Mm. All right. Let's keep it English in the chat, please. Thank you very much. Can't stick with a hardcore world. Any tips? Find a project that is big. Big is different for me than big is different for you when it comes to Minecraft projects. You know what a big project for you looks like. It doesn't have to be the most massive thing you've ever seen on all the internet, right? But find a project that is big for you, that is going to take you a while to do, and like break it up into chunks. Like, oh, I want to build this thing, but like I want to build it out of this material that I don't have a farm for. Okay, so step one is building this farm. All right, now I'm building this farm and I'm finding that like, oh, you know what? I really need to like go do this other thing to make the farm more efficient or whatever, right? Like, find a big project that you can break it into like chunks and have little milestones along the way, and you'll just keep doing it. Don't commit to digging a hole and then dig that hole every night straight for 6 months. You know, that won't keep you on one world for a long time. You'll give up. Unless your brain's wired wrong, like mine. Yeah. Well, we're coming up on 2 months on this project. This is like the 23rd stream in this digging this hole, but we started it at early January. We're coming, and this layer right now is officially a quarter of the way to bedrock. So yeah, probably 6 months. Probably 6 months. It's not sleepy time yet. I'm gonna get over here, empty my inventory, and then it'll be sleepy time. You say 800 days? Nice, dude. Keep up the grind. To dig a hole, you gotta dig a hole. If I don't dig the hole, then I'm not digging a hole. So I gotta dig the hole if I want to dig a hole. You know what I'm saying? Well, if you need a build idea, I'll give you one. But if I tell you, you gotta build it. All right? We got a deal? There ain't no maybe about it. All right. Don't worry, it's not that bad. All you gotta do is build a 37 block tall, solid gold toilet with functioning redstone flushing lever. I believe in you. I believe in you. You may or may not need to go build a gold farm first. And you may have to learn how to do a little bit of redstone. Good luck. If you do it, I want pictures in the Discord. Join the Discord, put the pictures in the Minecraft channel, I want to see it. So that way the next guy can get a 47 block tall toilet. You gotta learn, chat. You gotta develop your brain. If you don't know redstone, go do something. Go learn something. The goal is the hole. The hole is the goal. That's the way to say it. I'm live on all the platforms, my dude. Chat, but make sure you drop a follow wherever you're watching. I'm live 6 nights a week, most of which streaming in this hardcore Minecraft world. Digging a hole. If you're new here and you haven't seen the 15,000 Day World Tour video and you want to see more of what I got in this world, I recommend checking that video out over on the Red Video site. Speaking of which, we also just released our 10,000 subscriber special video because we just hit 10K subs earlier in the week. And there is a giveaway in that video if you wanted to go enter. Thank you for the gifts. Absolutely massive of you. I appreciate it. We are doing the opposite of building. This is what's known as digging a hole. Thank you for all the gifts coming in, though. I appreciate that. You gotta build a farm. You gotta build farms. The game ain't nothing without farms, dude. Like, don't you guys love my stone farm? Isn't this just the best stone farm you've ever seen? Thank you for the gifts, my dude. Flippin' massive. Creeps. Aw, man. Oh, speaking of the aw man thing, you guys remember the song from Captain Sparkles? I showed that song to my kids today. DJ Got Us Fallen in Love came on the radio, and my daughter said she didn't like it. So I was like, hold on. I was like, I got one better for you. and I was like, play. I went to my phone and I was like, play Revenge by Captain Sparkles. It took me a minute to think of it, and I put that on. And she's like, what are they talking about, Mom? Oh, man. It was great. It was great. And I even got to remember, I even remembered most of the words. It's been a few years since I heard it, but I even remember most of the words, so I was singing along, embarrassing her. It was great. I loved it. Yeah, I think I got a couple maces in this world. This is hardcore single player. I got no use for a mace, but I got them. Don't you worry. Anything we need help on the SMP with? Honestly, I don't know right now. There's not any like active large community projects on the SMP. TMG and I were just talking about that today. We each had a couple ideas. I'm doing a Colonel Kingdom SMP stream on Saturday, and I was gonna use it as just like going and fixing around some of the community redstone stuff that's not working. But that's just because like we don't have any big community projects going on right now. And TMG and I were thinking about starting one to push some activity back to the SMP. The SMP. Dang. Chad, if you're new here, consider if you're new here and you are a member on the Red Video site, or you're subscribed on any of the other platforms, you can get whitelisted on the Colonel Kingdom SMP. All you got to do is join the Discord, and you'll find the instructions on there. If you want to play with the community, and I stream on the SMP about once a month, and I'll be streaming on the SMP this Saturday. Thank you for the gifts, my dude. Absolutely massive of you. Essentials? The mod? No. I don't have any gameplay or any mods that affect gameplay. I have quite a few quality of life mods and performance mods, but all gameplay aspects of this world are vanilla. And this is hardcore single player. Essentials I see as like more of a server thing. I don't know. You can check out everything I am using right now in the Colonel mod pack on CurseForge, which is linked in the bios, descriptions, etc. if you're interested. If I had 2 chests of TNT burning a hole in my pocket, I would probably use it for mining netherite. I'm doing great, my dude. Efficiency 5 and haste 2 is what you need to insta-mine stone. The game doesn't start for me until I've beaten the dragon and gotten wings. Like, that is when a world feels like, okay, now I can start having fun. Genuinely. Early game is not for me. Inventory's full. This is a Blue Ember microphone. It and all of my specs are also linked in the bio, descriptions, etc. If you want to see everything about my my streaming setup. All with affiliate links if you want to help me out, you know, too. I'm playing on Java. Nah, dude, until I can start flying and actually moving around my world at a reasonable pace, I am bored out of my mind. Once I have mobility solved, then I can actually start playing the game and having fun. We're digging a hole. That's all there is to it, my dude. The hole is the goal. This hole is going to take us several months to complete. We're officially only a quarter of the way down to bedrock as of this layer we are digging right now. So it's going to take us a while, and we got to dedicate our time and energy and our attention to the hole. That's all there is. The hole is the goal. I need some flipping chapstick. Real dry up in here. Good enchants. I use villager trading hall for all my enchanting. I get all my books from villagers and I put them on my tools. I don't bother using a real enchanting table. This is one heck of a hole, you right. You trying to make a castle? That sounds sick, dude. Join the Discord and post some post some progress pics. If you do it, I want to see. I like seeing Minecraft builds. Ugh. To dig a hole, you gotta dig a hole. If I didn't dig the hole, then I wouldn't be digging a hole. So I gotta dig the hole if I want to dig a hole. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure you understand. I have a shulker unloader back at my base. So at the end of stream, I just take an inventory full of boxes back to the base with me and throw them into the storage system, and it handles itself. I keep about 90% of all materials when I do any projects like this. It's just how I operate. Absolutely not. You gotta dig a hole to dig a hole. If I didn't dig the hole, then I wouldn't be digging a hole. So I gotta dig the hole if I want to dig a hole, you know what I'm saying? Right. So after the last stream, I did an AFK unlisted stream that went straight to the playlist on the Red Video site, and that AFK session was about 8 hours, and we cleared about like just over a double chest of shulker boxes emptied in that time. We also did the AFK session because we needed our cactus farm to refill the furnaces for XP, and that restocked about half of the furnace room. So that was a very useful AFK session. I do those incredibly rarely. This scenario definitely called for it though, because we are using my my pickaxes faster than my cactus farm can smelt cactuses, and we are using my my storage room has a backlog faster than it can unload boxes. It's ridiculous. Where'd I leave off? Right over here. Obsidian and N crystals? What you mean? I have no idea what you're talking about. We are gonna dig this hole, indeed. You wish Bedrock had chunk loaders? Absolutely. Wait, Bedrock? Okay, we had this conversation the other day and nobody told me a definitive answer. When Mojang added Ender Pearl Stasis Chamber chunk loaders to Java, I was under the impression that that was being added to both Java and Bedrock. Can anybody confirm if that was added to Bedrock? Because, like, I thought it went to both platforms, but now 2 days in a row, people are telling me that it's not on Bedrock, and that's news to me. That's news to me. I mean, I don't play Bedrock. I don't know. It doesn't affect me either way. But I thought it went to both platforms. But yeah, I have every farm in my world that can be chunk loaded. I have it chunk loaded now. When Mojang removed the spawn chunks, I had to chunk load the farms in my spawn chunks, and I used that as an opportunity to do a project of adding chunk loaders to every farm in my world that can run chunk loaders. And I even wired in automatic off switches to each of them. So if a farm fills up, it turns off the chunk loader and teleports me there at random. It's happened once so far that a farm is completely filled up and I got teleported there unexpectedly. It's hilarious. Just a couple beacons, no big deal, you know. We've only crafted like 1,200. Actually, no, it's happened twice, but one of them happened like as we were still working on the project, one of the farms filled up. But then one of them happened like a week or two ago while I was digging this hole. I have what used to be my spawn chunks, I have an egg farm for all 3 chicken types. Previously, it was just the normal chicken, and then I added in the other ones to where they were in the spawn chunks, constantly laying eggs, and they were just filling up shulker boxes with eggs. And I had it to where they had like, I don't know, 3 or 5 shulker boxes to fill up. And I added in the new chickens, the hot and the cold one, when those got added. And then I chunk loaded that when they got rid of spawn chunks. And then, you know, it only took a couple weeks of it being chunk loaded to fill up and teleport me there. So. I don't need the eggs. I just need to have the eggs. In case I need the eggs. Because I actually don't have a chicken farm. One day, I will eventually decide it is time to build a chicken farm, where a chicken farm ends up being the highest priority thing on my to-do list. Right now, it's very low, but one day, all the things that are high on my to-do list will be gone, and the chicken farm will be next. And, you know, having a stockpile of eggs ready to go will make that pretty smooth. Or, you never know, Mojang might add something new in an update in like 3 years that gives chicken eggs a new use. And having the chicken eggs ready to go will be good. The goal for this world, chat, is to live forever and have infinite everything. And, you know, I'm working on it. Yeah, I have stupid farms that make eggs, but like, so? Over 18,000 days in this hardcore world. If you switch to landscape mode, chat, you can see the day count on in the top corner of the screen at all times.
Why was the hole so excited? Because it finally dug itself out of trouble.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Woo! Alright, champ. This is hardcore single player. Efficiency 5 and haste 2 let you insta-mine stone. Ow! Ah, man, if I hadn't jumped, I would have been fine. Ow. Okay. Oh, low pick. The hole is the goal, my dude. Yes, this is my longest world. Over 4,600 hours played live on stream in this world. 18,000 days, over 5 years since we started it. That is a data pack from Vanilla Tweaks. This is going to be a bowl-shaped hole, so you can see it's gradually getting smaller for each layer, but the bottom of the bowl will go down to bedrock. Soon? Every week when I post my schedule, I tally, I have a spreadsheet where I put in how long the streams were from the previous week. And when I generate my titles every Monday for my streams, I put in the previous week's hours into the spreadsheet, and eventually it'll tell me it adds up to 4,700, and so on and so forth. We are doing the opposite of building, my friend. We are digging a hole. Oh, chat, is Colonelbot still accurate? Is the common cape still available? Can someone check the wiki? When does the common cape end? It's gotta be soon, right? For some reason, my mind is telling me it was March 26. May of 26, okay. Do we have a specific day in May? Nice, dude. Preach the follows. Chat, if you're new here, consider dropping a follow on whatever platform you're watching on. I'm live 6 nights a week. Most of them is in this hardcore Minecraft world, digging a hole. And especially if you haven't subscribed on the Red Video site, consider doing so that we just hit 10K subs over there, and I released my 10,000 subscriber video, and there is a giveaway. If you go over to that video, link is in the bio, panels, descriptions, etc. Go watch that video, go into the giveaway. Bro, how would I possibly get bored of having fun? I'm digging a hole. What more can I want? I said cool, dude.
May 5th, 2026.
May 5th, the common cape is going away. Interesting. May the 5th be with you. Efficiency 5 and haste 2 let you insta-mine stone. I have popped 10 totems in the history of this world, and I think it's totem like 3 or 4 is the closest I've ever been to death. I have a playlist both on TikTok and the Red Video site of all my totem poppings if you want to go check them out. This hole is for digging, my dude. Okay. Goodness. A jump boost from the beacons. I have all the beacon status effects. That is correct. The hole is the goal. My goal today is to finish this layer. I would love to get to the end of this layer before the end of stream, which isn't that far, but we had more than half of this layer to dig at the beginning of stream. It was somewhere just past that beacon, a little past that beacon, that where we started today. I think we're looking good on time, I hope. This world's over 18,000 days old. If you guys haven't seen my 15,000 day world tour video on the Red Video site, I recommend dropping a follow wherever you are and then checking out that 15,000 day world tour video if you want to see everything I got going on in this world. This is Java. And this is a hole. We're digging because we need a hole. What's up, my dudes? Preach, dude. Chat, this is a no burping stream. Who was that? Who was that? That was very rude. Efficiency 5 and haste 2 let you insta-mine stone. Well, to dig a hole, you gotta dig a hole. If I don't dig the hole, then I'm not digging a hole. So I gotta dig the hole if I want to dig a hole, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's not about the build. It's about the destruction. We're digging a hole. A crater? Oh my god. I'm so offended on this hole's behalf that you called it a crater. That's just... I can't believe you, man. There's a hole. It's just... it's a hole. There's a difference. Alright. Because to dig a hole, you gotta dig a hole. If I don't dig the hole, then I'm not digging a hole. So that if I want to dig the hole, I gotta dig the hole, you know? Come on, dude. Why is all these floaty bits over the caves? I mean, the caves probably are saving me time, but... Because we need a hole, my dude. Then make a clip of it. Chat, we actually have a clip-off challenge every month. If you make a clip of the stream, of my stream, and post it in the Discord, at the end, at the beginning of every month, we do a clip-off challenge where chat votes for the best user-submitted clip of my streams for the month, and the winner, whoever makes the best clip, gets a $5 Amazon gift card from me. Because I use those clips to make you know, TikToks and stuff out of. So if you want a chance to win a $5 Amazon gift card and you watch my streams a lot, you know, make some clips. Yeah, dude. Who gonna turn down $5? Wow. No, we're chewing through picks. This is like probably my close to my 9th pick for the day. No, but I am an LGBTQ ally. I got an ally flag hanging up behind me. There might be boxes in front of it right now, though. Where'd I leave off? Oh, I made it to the very end. Oh yeah, dude, it's so satisfying digging this hole. Hey, if you're a bigot, you don't need to be here, man. Actually, you're not welcome here. Scroll on by. Efficiency 5 and haste 2 is what lets you insta-mine stone. No, it's efficiency 5 and haste 2. Ungrateful? No, I just actually don't care for your view if you are a bigot. I don't need it. I don't need it. Thank you for the gifts, my dude. Absolutely massive. I appreciate that. Absolutely AI. I'm glad you could tell. My inventory is full. I was like, I checked it like 3 times before I was like, yes, it is actually full. I wish that there was another layer of efficiency or haste or something along those lines, where you could insta-mine deep slate with it. That would be nice. But we're not there. Oh my goodness, I'm chewing through rockets today. They must taste really good, I guess. No, to dig a hole, you gotta dig a hole. If I don't dig the hole, then I'm not digging a hole. So I gotta dig the hole if I want to dig a hole. I do not play or collect Pokemon. I never really had a Nintendo like handheld console as a kid of any kind, so I never really got into it. I had tons of friends who were really into it, but I never got the chance to get into it. It's not about the build, it's about the destruction. We're digging a hole. And if you are unreasonably attached to hating the LGBTQ, you don't need to be here. Nope, I can't teleport anywhere. Boom, boom, boom. I do have a very well-paying job, chap. You should consider why you think someone online having a good time playing a video game might not have a job. I think something might be going wrong in your login there, bud. Get that checked out. Go talk to a therapist. See why you feel that way. Chad, did you know it's possible for someone to have a job and have fun? Did you know? I didn't know. I didn't know. This is Java. This is Java. We are doing the opposite of building. We are digging a hole. I almost said the opposite of mining. I was like, no, we are mining. We're digging a hole. Efficiency 5 and haste 2 let you insta-mine stone. We're making a hole because we need a hole, my dude. There ain't nothing more to it. That is true. You gotta find a work-life balance. That is very hard to do nowadays. Why do you think I play Minecraft so much, dude? This is the joy. This repels the burnout. Video games are an amazing tool for humans to deal with the stresses of life. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I'm thinking about putting that on a on a t-shirt, by the way. I'm thinking of just finding like a Minecrafty font and putting that on the shirt. Just like, I gotta do it. It's my copy paste answer. It'll have that on the back and then just a picture of TNT with a circle over it with an X. On the front, we'll just have that, right? Absolutely not. Single player hardcore is where I thrive, my dude. I specifically chose to start hardcore a couple years ago because I was tired of playing on servers where the server would start and we'd have a dozen of us, and then a week into the server we'd have 8 of us, and then a month into the server we'd had 4 of us, and then after like 3 months I'm on the server by myself. And no one ever logs on again. And then you lose motivation because you know you had all these people you were playing with, and you're like, oh, they're not here anymore. But if you start a single player world on your own with no intention of relying on anybody else for your enjoyment, it's on you to have fun, and the fun never goes away. There's no less enjoyment out of it. That is genuinely the reason I got into, like, switched into playing single player over for multiplayer stuff. This is hardcore single player, so if I die, it's all over. We've been going 5 years strong in this world, over 18,000 days, and having a wonderful time. If you ever do hardcore servers, I have hosted a hardcore server before. We hosted a March to HCMC 100 server, where I got a bunch of creators together. The server had 1 month to exist for every creator to hopefully survive and get all of the vanilla advancements in hardcore before the month ended. And, you know, that server had the exact same problem, but it was supposed to end in a month, so it wasn't a big deal. There was a challenge to complete before the time ended for each of the players and for all of us to work together to get it, and we had a great time. You think we'll hit it today? Probably. We got an hour and a half left, and we only need 6 more days before we hit 18.5k days. You're right, you're right. I make a backup of my world regularly in case the world gets corrupted, but if I die on stream, I die on stream. There's no coming back from that. Everybody sees it. Because we're digging a hole, my dude. And I only play on this world on stream. I actually did an AFK session recently where I streamed the AFK session because we needed we needed to let my storage system do some processing, and we needed to let my cactus farm do a bunch of smelting, so I did an AFK stream. So all playtime on this world is on stream. Yo, thank you for the jewels over there. I guess that's what they call them. I've never, it's new. I just turned them on like today. I really appreciate those. If I died, I wouldn't quit Minecraft. I probably would get straight into season 3 the day after. I don't know. I've had a long time to think about it. Yo, thank you for all the jewels coming in, my dude. I really appreciate that. I've had a long time to think about it, and it really depends, like, how devastating it is. Like, if I'm in the middle of a project and I'm not expecting it, like, oh man, that'd be horrible. But like, if it happens the day after I finish this project before I start the next one, it would suck to lose the world, but I'd be like, oh, at least the world's in a pretty cool place to end it at, you know? That kind of, like, I don't know. When I died in season 1, you can find my season 1 death over on the Red Video site, by the way. It's one of, if not my oldest video on my channel. Just search Colonel Hardcore season 1 death or something like that. You'll find it. Where was I going with that? The next stream, because I died on a Friday night, right at the end of stream. And then I had a stream scheduled for Saturday, so I streamed Saturday, and I started the day off by recording a world tour of season 1, and then starting this world, which is season 2. So if you actually go back and watch the season, I have all my VODs of every stream from this world, on the Red Video site. If you go back to the playlist and watch the very first episode of this world, it actually starts with a world tour of season 1. But there is no recordings or VODs of season 1. So, yo, thank you for all the jewels. Oh my god, dude. Sorry, I was doing a bit of a monologue and I just look over at the chat and you are loading up the jewels. I really appreciate that. Oh, goodness. I was just as OP as I am now when I died in season 1. People lose long-term hardcore worlds all the time. Thank you for all the gifts over on TikTok. You guys are flipping massive. I appreciate it. What do they do? The jewels? They're gifts. I thought they were like I don't know. I thought they were this is the first day I've had them turned on. They're just like bits over on the purple site, right? And gifts on TikTok. The same kind of thing, as far as I understand. So you know, you buy them and you give them to me as a thank you. I don't think they do anything on the platform. I can make them play sounds. Actually, I should be able to make them play sounds. Chat, what sound should happen when a jewel plays on the Red Video site? I don't know. And now someone named Jewel on TikTok is gifting over there. Night. The Bejeweled sound? I've played Bejeweled when I was younger. I don't remember the sound. Amethyst? No, I have. If you give bits, it does an amethyst sound. I wouldn't want to do another amethyst sound. Someone's got to ask the question for me to answer it. If you can find like a soundbite of what that Bejeweled sound sounds like, put it in the Discord. I'll take a look at it. My first world lasted, I don't know, maybe like 6 months. I had like 60 something streams in it. I think it was like 68 streams in that in season 1. Whereas season 2 now has lasted over 5 years and is this is stream number 1081 with 4,600 hours played, all live on stream. It was a short little world compared to this one. I don't know how many days it was because I actually hosted that single player, or I actually hosted that hardcore world on a server just so that it wasn't running on my PC. Like I did it for the performance because my computer wasn't ballin' back then. But so the day count is skewed because it was on 24/7 sometimes. Yes, I didn't see anyone ask, but if anybody wants to know, back when this world was new, people would ask me, oh, how much to delete your world, or how much for you to die right now? So I set up a little rule back when the world was like 20 streams old. I was like, oh, I'm on stream 20, so yeah, $20,000 to delete the world. It was supposed to be an absurdly large number that nobody would ever pay because the answer is obviously no, I won't delete my world. But for 20 grand, I would have, you know? Well, now it's stream 1081, and taking that same math, if you want me to delete my world, that would be a cool $1,081,000. So if anyone here is friends with Mr. Beast and wants me to delete my world, you know, we can talk. But otherwise, nah.
Reached it.
Preach the follows, my dudes. Efficiency 5 and haste 2 lets you insta-mine stone. Because we need a hole, my dude. Oh, low pick. My favorite finished project in this world, I don't know, I'd probably go with my Wither Skelly farm. I did a really cool Star Wars theme build around it, and I made my own design of like the farm itself. I got a video on it, chat. If you haven't seen it, I recommend checking that video out. Or check out the 15,000 Day World Tour if you want to see it and everything else I have in my world. Tips on killing the Ender Dragon? Just really gear up and get yourself the full Prop 4 diamond or maybe netherite armor. And, you know, bow with a lot of arrows, blocks to pillar with. Just really gear up and over prepare. If you've never beat the dragon before and you like keep dying trying to do it, maybe before you do it in your survival world or hardcore world or whatever, you practice in creative by giving yourself some top tier gear and find a strat that works for you. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Preach, dude. Just put it in the Discord, wherever seems relevant. It's for the Red Video site. There is a platform, there is a channel for the Red Video site. That's fine. I definitely need to, I was planning on cleaning up the Discord. We have a lot of old unused channels in there, but just haven't gotten around to it. It hasn't been a priority. Of course we're still digging. We still got a hole to dig. Inventory's full. Chat, if you're new here, consider dropping a follow on whatever platform you're watching on. I've been digging this hole for a while, and I'm going to be digging this hole for a while more. Preach, dude. The world is over 5 years old. Chat, we're getting so close to finishing this layer. Oh my goodness. To dig a hole, you gotta dig a hole. If I don't dig the hole, then I'm not digging a hole. So I gotta dig the hole if I want to dig the hole. You know what I'm saying? Taking a break today. Maybe after I finish. I was thinking about doing it after I finish this layer, because we're really close. So it'll probably be in like 20-30 minutes. I'll take a short break before we start the next layer. You know. To dig a hole, you gotta dig a hole. If I don't dig the hole, then I'm not digging a hole. So I gotta dig the hole if I want to dig the hole, you know? We're digging because we need a hole. It's when you take your meds. Yeah, when we hit 11 o'clock, I was like, I still have water and I don't need to use the restroom, so I was like, I'm not taking a break right now. Because chat's popping off a bit, so... But when we hit this layer, I'm out of water now. So when we finish this layer off and hit that milestone, I'm gonna go take a quick break. Today is a full-length stream, chat, a full 4-hour stream. So we will use up all that time, regardless of if we finish this layer. We're not gonna just stop right afterwards or something like that. I recommend checking out !World Tour if you haven't seen that video. You can see everything I've got in this world as of when we hit 15,000 days. Efficiency 5 and haste 2 lets you insta-mine stone. Yo, appreciate the jewels, my dude. I only just found out about jewels, like, yesterday. Do you gift a lot of those? Like, I'm not asking for them. I just, like, literally found out they existed and turned them on yesterday. Is that, like, a common thing, chat, that, like, streamers do over here now? I didn't know that existed up until yesterday. And I had to, like, enable them on my channel. I just happened to be looking through some of my analytics and saw a pop-up about them. Oh, this hole obviously wanted to be dug. It's over on the Red video site. It's like GIFs on TikTok. Or bits on the purple site. What's up? Oh yeah, we dig in a hole. Yep. That's great. Make sure you follow, and it might pop up at other times, too. Oh, you hit deep slate when you're digging a hole? Yeah. Yep, this layer is officially halfway to deep slate, so... of course you drop a follow, chat. We're gonna be digging a hole for a long time. For a long time. If you like digging a hole or like watching me dig a hole, stick around. This is hardcore single player. My hair keeps like going over. I don't like it. Do you see your screenshot in the Discord a week or two about your... Yeah, I did. I think I did. What's up? I do host a community SMP for members and subscribers on other platforms. If you are a member on the Red Video site or are a subscriber anywhere else, you can join the Discord and link your account to get whitelisted if you are interested in doing that. I will be streaming on the Colonel Kingdom SMP this Saturday. Might be doing a community project or might just be doing some redstone shenanigans. I don't know yet. Yo, thank you for the gifts, my dude. Why are we not getting alert sounds for these gifts on TikTok? I'll refresh it again. Maybe that'll fix it. I don't know. I really appreciate everybody today. You guys have been super supportive. Except for those couple people that haven't been. Like the guy who tried looking up the definition of a bigot to defend himself for not being a bigot. That was cringe. If I say them, TikTok will stop putting my algorithm on the For You page. I have all my socials linked in the bio. I'm live on many platforms right now. But you know what they are. Yeah, it was. This world is over 5 years old. We started digging this hole January 2nd, I think. And this is like the 23rd stream so far of digging this hole. Oh, look, yeah. So chat, earlier I was telling you we have 2 spots that have copper ore veins going through them. It's the only way you get these. We have a bunch over there, and we have this corner here, right here. I don't know if they're like connected deep underground and it's all part of one ginormous copper ore vein, or if we happen to have 2 of them just a couple hundred blocks away from each other. I'm inclined to think it's just one massive copper ore vein, but I really have no way of knowing until we get deeper into the world. and see if they do connect. Like, if the copper ore vein starts showing up, like this one starts moving towards the center and that one starts moving towards the center, then we'll be like, oh yeah, for sure, it's just one big copper ore vein. But, you know, if this one kind of just fizzles out and that one starts moving in the other direction or something, then it might be two almost overlapping copper ore veins, which is even crazier. So this is going to be a bowl-shaped hole. You might be able to see that, like, it's curving downwards slowly, but the bottom is going to go down to bedrock. The hole is the goal. I don't think I want to change directions on the next layer. I've done every layer from this direction, and I feel like it would just feel wrong. The reason I started digging from this direction is because over there, you can see we had this really deep ravine. So it was a good spot to start the layer just digging on that side of the ravine and dig around the edge all the way until we hit that ravine again. So then I would dig that ravine and then I would just start going back and forth over there once I finished the loop. And now I've done it so much that it would just feel wrong to go in the opposite direction. Yo, thank you for the jewels, my dude. Man, I didn't realize how much it was hurting me having those jewels turned off. I didn't know they existed, and I just turned them on yesterday because I saw the setting. And you guys have been super supportive with jewels today and stuff. I really appreciate that. Over 18,000 days in this hardcore world. If you switch to one of the landscape streams, you can see the day count in the top corner at all times. And chat, here we go! The layer is done. Dude, look at that! We dug a hole! Well, we dug out a layer of the hole. Yeah, if we find a trial chamber, that'd be cool. So far, we have found 4 fossils and 1, maybe 2, copper ore veins. We've also found 1 geode, and we just uncovered our first dripstone cave. So there's going to be probably a lot more dripstone caves the lower we get, which I'm excited for because I want to just bring home some dripstone. That'd be nice, you know. So we're finding some stuff in this hole. On top of that, chat, I keep about 90% of everything that I mine, so that's why we're doing this. But chat, we just finished that layer. The stream still got over an hour left, but I need to take a quick break. So we're gonna take our boxes back to the base and we're gonna go AFK at our tree farm while I go run to the restroom, refill my water, all that kind of stuff. So whatever platform you're watching on, consider dropping a follow. I'm not AFK yet, but I'll be going AFK soon. Give me just a few minutes to get back to the base. Minecraft is such a cheap game compared to like AAA titles and stuff. And you get infinite amount of playtime out of it. I've literally gotten like 15,000 hours of playtime out of one $20 purchase I made 15 years ago. Like, I don't have a problem with piracy in general, but like, I might be a little biased, but Minecraft is not something I would consider pirating. Just get the game. I'm freezing? Is like TikTok stuttering, you mean? No, frame drop is 0, so that should be. I don't think that's happening. Well, we're not done. I'm just taking a quick break. We'll be getting back and starting the next layer here within like 5-10 minutes. I just gotta run back to the base while I go refill my water and all that kind of stuff. If you hit F3 and escape, it pauses the game without the pause overlay. In Java, of course. Yo, thank you for all the gifts. It sounds like the sound is working again now. I appreciate that. You guys are massive. All right, we're gonna dump all these boxes into the unloader. Nice. Oh, and this one's half full too. Cool, I can bring basically another full inventory of boxes home at the end of stream. Maybe we'll get through a little bit of our backlog. Nice, Mrs. Ken, I appreciate that. I want to have a distinct sound for each contribution on each platform. Like, I don't want bits to sound the same as jewels, to sound the same as gifts and stuff like that. I want them to all be unique so I can know what platform it's coming from if I need to. All right, chat. This is my tree farm. We're going to farm some trees while I take a quick break, like I said. All right. Put that in the offhand. Fill this up with something. Turn this lever on and that lever on. We stand right here. Point the mouse, open the inventory, down the volume. Yo, thank you for all the gifts. I appreciate it. And then I press this button to spam right click from my stream deck, and we grow some trees pretty quick. All right, like I said, I'm only gonna be gone for a few minutes to take a quick break. Make sure you drop a follow on whatever platform you're on, because I know you're thinking about scrolling away. But I'll be gone for just a few minutes. There's gonna be a mini game going on in the purple chat. If you want to play, you can come over to the link in the bio to find the purple chat. And I'll be back. BRB. Preach, dude. All right, I'm back. Let me just get my desk stood up and I'll be ready to play. All right, let's do this. This is Java. Got a full glass of water. Ready to go. Turn this off. Turn that off. Get the volume back up to normal. There we go. Nope, sleepy time. Oh, you guys lost words. Rip. All right, back to the dig. Time to start the next layer. I'm live on many platforms, that is indeed. GG Mrs. Ken on that W for words. It was difficult tonight. Things being difficult isn't always bad, you know. Oh shoot, I need to craft more rockets. I'm out of rockets. Thank you for all the gifts coming in, my dudes. Really appreciate it. Ooh. Ow! I wasn't looking. Yeah, we're like basically out of rockets. Let's craft some more real quick. Where do I start? Oh, right here. And some paper. Okay. Okay. And now we've got plenty of rockets. Let's get back to the dig. Welcome in. Wait, we hit the gift goal? No way! You guys are awesome. I really appreciate that. I don't know if that's the first time we've hit it since I raised it to 99. Appreciate you guys. I should have it play a sound when you guys hit the gift goal. Like, I don't know if I can make it do that. Over 18,000 days in this hardcore world. If you haven't seen my 15,000 day world tour, I recommend checking it out if you want to see everything we got going on in this world. It's over on the Red video site. Chat, if you are just tuning in for the first time, make sure you drop a follow if you're new here. I'm live 6 nights a week usually. Most of that is in this hardcore Minecraft world, digging a hole for the next foreseeable future. We're flying over right now. It's just gonna be a minute. We've crafted over 1,200 beacons in this world. That ain't no thing. You gotta have beacons if you want to dig a hole. Uh-huh. Oh, there's the portal we're going to. What's up, my dudes? Right on the money. Is this the way? Yeah, this is the way I should be facing, indeed. Oh, Bobby's updating those old chunks, and look at that, dude. We dug so much. We just finished, like before my break there, we just finished that layer. We are officially done. We're going past the 25% mark to bedrock. We're officially halfway to deep slate. Let's go dig a hole. All right, we'll start right here to go around the circle. So if you're not familiar, let me get up in the air really quick and show you guys from a distance. The hole is actually in the shape of a bowl because we have a mini HUD sphere here. Boom. So we're digging out a bowl-shaped hole because we have this mini HUD overlay to show us where we're digging. So we're gonna go in there and dig out the edge of the next layer right now. I saw that I missed a block. I saw. I did done see. Almost every beacon I use, I treat it as a permanent beacon. These beacons will stay here even after I don't need haste to dig the hole, right? So I have a Wither Skelly farm. And I have a Wither entity crammer, and getting beacons is literally 0 effort in this world for me now, because of my playstyle. All right, wow. Oh wow, I was trying to go around the edge, and instead we find this big cave I gotta go around first to make it to the edge of glory, 'cause I'm digging on a hole with you. Can I okay, that probably was the lava source block. I hope it was. Might not have been, but I hope it was. Alright, back to the edge. Peace out, my dudes. Drop a follow before you leave. How's everybody doing tonight, though? It's getting late, huh? We're about to hit midnight. Eastern, at least. I do really appreciate everybody tuning in. You guys have been super supportful this past 2026, basically. Not for the past like month, all of February. Stream started popping off, and you guys have been amazing. I really appreciate it. You're on. Wait, about to hit 9 p.m. Are you in Alaska? Because isn't the West Coast only? Aren't they about to be hitting 10? No, never mind. No. Yeah, never mind. It's only 3 hours. Yeah, you're West Coast. My bad. I thought it was about to be 1 for me, and I'm like, it's turning 9 for you? Where does that line up? Yeah. Oh, my pick's low. Jeez, I almost... Oh, man, I could have burnt through that pick if I had ignored that. What's that? That was pick number 10 for the day. Jeez. Boom, 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 boom. Woo! It would've? I don't know. Typically, you only get the warning 1 time, Sunshine, per time you hold it. So if I'm holding the pick and I get the warning, right, it gives you 1 warning and then you break the pick. But if I get the warning and then I switch to my shovel and I switch back to my pick, it'll give me the warning again. I don't think it does multiple warnings unless you like switch away and switch back. I mean, there has been a lot of updates to it over the years, so maybe they changed that, but like, I know for sure back when I used to break picks a lot and I first added this, that's how it worked. Efficiency 5 and haste 2 let you insta-mine stone. The corner of your screen. Oh, you got me a little popped out while you're scrolling marketplace, I imagine. I don't know. That's what I do a lot of. That and a lot of auction sites. Oh, efficiency 5 and haste 2 let you insta-mine stone. This is a mini HUD border showing me where I need to dig. So it's just an overlay to show me the shape of the hole. Inventory's full. Mini HUD does the overlay for the shapes. You can check it and everything else I'm running in the Colonal mod pack that I released publicly on CurseForge. Link is in the bio, panels, descriptions, etc. If you're interested in learning more. All right. Yeah, it's great for building and stuff like that. iron farm and go gear up and get diamond armor and tools real quick. That's what you need to survive early game. You didn't even see it? Yeah, it's just part of it. It's just here. You're just digging. I don't even notice it. I'm just digging where it's not pink. I don't even need to consciously think about it. So every time we start a new layer, the first thing I do is I go around the border of it. And then I turn off the layer and then dig out the entire center. So most of the dig, you don't see this. You guys are here for the, like, I don't know, 45-minute window that is turned on. I'm doing great, my dude. I've done a lot of mining in my day. It is about to be nighttime. Okay, let's do a little sleep. We're digging a hole, my friends. The hole is the goal. Yep, efficiency 5 and haste 2 is what you need to insta-mine stone. Bro, I just answered you. Inventory's full. Yo, 20k likes? Are you serial right now? I appreciate that. So here's the dome from further away for those that didn't see it a minute ago. Like, it's just an overlay of a sphere, and I'm digging out a bowl-shaped hole. Will the bowl need to be exact, or just at least the size of the... I'm not being super precise. I'm digging outside of the sphere, if that's what you're asking. All I care is that there's no blocks within the hole. I don't care if there's blocks missing outside of the hole. Did you see a block I missed on the edge? Oh, you wowza. Ha! We are digging a hole, my friends. Yeah, thanks for calling that out. I don't want any blocks to exist inside this hole. Within this, did I say with inside? Is that a word? With inside. I feel like you got Gryffindor, Ravenclaw, with and slide, you know? Oh boy. What am I on today? This is a bowl-shaped hole, so the layers get smaller the further down we go, but we will be digging all the way to bedrock to hit the bottom. Appreciate the follows, chat. If you're new, consider dropping a follow on whatever platform you're watching on. I'm live 6 nights a week, most of which is in this hardcore Minecraft world. Digging a hole. We had lasagna for dinner today. A Costco lasagna, to be precise. And then for dessert, we went and picked up donuts. So we had donuts for dessert, and then we're gonna have the donuts for breakfast in the morning too. Oh boy, a big cave right there. And that does appear to have, oh, that is standing water, so it is slightly waterlogged. Interesting. This is hardcore single player, and I am live on many platforms. You can see all my socials linked in the bios, panels, descriptions, etc. So if you ever wonder why you see some chats that you hear me respond to chats you don't see, it's because I'm live in more than one places. Though most platforms have combined chat, so Colonel Bot actually says everything from everywhere, just not TikTok because If I do that, then the TikTok stream goes to 0 people in the so sorry, TikTok. You're on like the worst platform. The most restrictive, maybe. The hole is the goal. Because we need to dig a hole. Efficiency 5 and haste 2 let you insta-mine stone. Appreciate the follows. Oh, dude, Instamine is so satisfying. It's great. It's great. Can you guys see it right now? Yeah, it's great. I got the Minecraft edition Frosted Flakes box right up here. I don't know if you can see it, but maybe when I go full screen face cam for the end of stream, you might be able to see it. Oh my goodness, look at that. That's a... Oh my goodness, that's the giant waterlogged deep slate cave we saw. Oh no, now we're... Oh no, now we're able to see it a bit more. Oh no. Oh boy. Yeah, there's some... We're not done with the waterlogged caves, chat. There's going to be a lot more, and some of them are very large. To dig a hole, you gotta dig a hole. If I don't dig the hole, then I'm not digging a hole. So I gotta dig the hole if I want to dig a hole, you know what I'm saying? I'm sure you understand. My inventory's full. Oh. I missed another block behind me. Rip. I'm sure it'll stand out. Goodness. Where was it? Oh, right there. Right there. That block right there. Preach the subs. Chat, we just hit 10K subs over on the Red Video site earlier this week. If you haven't seen my 10,000 subscriber special video, I recommend checking that out. There may be a giveaway in that video, so go check it out and see what I'm giving away. No, it's good to get them. I mean, I'd find it eventually because we're going to... we're gonna be doing a scan over all the edges when we're done, but yeah. Oh yeah, dude. It sounds so satisfying, the Instamine, don't it? Ain't it just great? Ain't it just the bee's knees, dude? Oh my goodness, my eyes really. Well, I'm gonna dig this hole. Efficiency 5 and haste 2 lets you Instamine stone. To dig a hole, you gotta dig a hole. If I don't dig the hole, then I'm not digging a hole. So I gotta dig the hole if I want to dig a hole. You know what I'm saying? Feel nostalgic? Bro. I don't feel nostalgia for Minecraft because I just play the dang game, dude. I feel nostalgic for like certain worlds and certain servers and certain people. That, you know, have to do with Minecraft, but the game itself, it's current. I don't feel nostalgia for it. I play it every day, almost. We are digging a hole, my dude. I'm glad you could tell. Yo, appreciate the jewels, my dude. Absolutely massive of you. I appreciate that. Are jewels a big thing over on streams on the Red Video site, chat? I just found out they existed yesterday and I turned them on. And so far, you guys have been using them a ton. So like, I can't believe I've been missing out. I didn't know you guys liked using those so much. I appreciate it. Haste is a status effect from the beacons. 1.18 was awesome. It added a lot more terrain, a lot of big good changes. No, I don't read TikTok chat. Beacons, those beams going up into the air. You died in your 88-day hardcore world? Run it back, dude. The next world, just go for 89 days. You can do it. I'm believing you. Chat, if you're new here, I have over 18,000 days in this hardcore single-player world. If you haven't seen my 15,000-day world tour, I recommend checking that video out. It's over on the Red Video site. Drop a sub while you're there. Also, check out the 10,000 sub special we just released, and you enter into the giveaway for that video. Oh, low pick. I'm doing great, my dude. You bought it about 5 months ago? Nice, dude. You should probably dig a hole. Get a new pick. Get a new box. That's what I'm doing. Oh, it's about to be sleepy time. Okay, I left off like right way over there. Yo, thank you for the jewels, my dude. Excuse you. What? There we go. This world's over 18,000 days old. The 15,000 day world tour is just my latest world tour video. We'll record the next one at 20,000 days this summer. Oh yeah, dude, there was recently a roundup oh god, what was the name of that creator? Salty something, who made a roundup video of all the oldest hardcore worlds that are currently active, and he actually put mine at the in 6th place of the oldest hardcore worlds right now. So that's sick. Nah, dude, it ain't not much. Just a cool 3.6 million stone, you know? We're good. We're good. Wait. Oh, I thought it was nighttime. You watched that vid? Welcome in. I hope you subscribe. What's that content creator's name? I know it has salt in the name. Salty something or something salty. I can never remember it. That's actually the first I ever watched of his videos. Someone sent me a link to it. And I subscribed, but I haven't seen him back on my feed. What's up, my dudes? Welcome in. I only found it because people in my chat were telling me about it constantly. Or in Discord, really. Buddy. Oh, boy. Okay. Hopefully those mobs don't pick up items. Is it Salty Craft? I don't know if that's his name, but I feel like it was something like that. This has definitely got to be a... Ooh. Welcome in. I'm glad the algorithm finally convinced you to leave a message. We need to craft some more boxes. It really feels like this should be dark enough to sleep. What's up? This is mini HUD. It just does an overlay of the hole I'm gonna dig out here. So right now we're going around the edge and just digging out the edge of this layer that we're digging out. Cling. Mini HUD's a great tool for shapes and a whole bunch of stuff, actually. What's up, my dudes? Welcome in, everybody. If you're new here, make sure you drop a follow or subscribe on whatever platform you're watching on. I'm live 6 nights a week, most of which is in this hardcore Minecraft world, digging a hole. All right, we have officially finished going around the edges of this hole. Let's head over to this side, and we will start going back and forth. We're digging a hole, my friend. I fly out of it every, like, 3 minutes to go refill, to empty my inventory, so... You'll see it from the outside soon enough. Nah, dude, I'm having a wonderful time. How can I regret digging a hole? I keep about 90% of all the materials from my big projects like this. Yo, thank you for the gifts, my dude. It's just what I do. I do what do, you know. Here is Zambi. Oh, is that a cave right there? No, I thought it might have been a cave right there. Might be a cave on the other side of all that. I'm gonna sit back down real quick. Oh. I also remember when they added Steve to Smash Bros, but not because I play Smash Bros, but because I play Minecraft. And to dig a hole, you gotta dig a hole. If I don't dig the hole, then I'm not digging a hole. So if I want to dig a hole, I gotta dig the hole. You know what I'm saying? Nah, there's no magma cubes around here, but there is slimes. And let the layer begin, chat. We are now officially on Y level 30. We are past halfway to deep slate. Inventory's full. We don't do much religion talk in this chat, please and thank you. We are digging a hole. Having a wonderful time. It's not the same hole every day. It's a layer deeper every day. Making fantastic progress. I mean, look at this hole, chat. I'm live on all the platforms. You can find all my socials linked in the bios, descriptions, etc. This just ain't the place for it. We're here to dig a hole, play the block game, and have a good time. Peace out, my dude. Because we need a hole. The hole is the goal. You never did done just dig a hole, chat? The hole is the goal. Yep. You got it. You understand. I believe in you. We're chewing through this layer again now. I'll love to see it. Inventory. No, I thought my inventory was full. I just didn't hear any plops. Interesting. I'm doing good, my man. I'm digging a hole. What more can I want? Inventory is definitely full now. I repair my picks at the beginning of every stream. I go so far today I've gone through about a dozen picks, and then at the beginning of stream tomorrow I'll just run to my cactus farm and bada bing bada boom, I'll have them fixed in no time. Nah, I got all my chats combined. I see everybody. It also... I've actually seen the opposite. I've rated people on the purple chat who are only taking... who are only looking at TikTok chat or something. Because obviously, like, TikTok chat's a lot more active and stuff. And it's like, bro, I just rated you with all my viewers and I'm saying hi and I get no response. Like, oh, man. We were playing Peak yesterday. Today we're back in the hole. I play hardcore single player. What's up, my dudes? Welcome in. If you're new here, chat, consider dropping a follow or subscribing on whatever platform you're watching on. I'm doing great. I'm digging a hole. What more can I want? The hole is the goal. We're digging a hole. Yo, appreciate the jewels, my dude. Efficiency 5 and haste 2 let you insta-mine stone. Efficiency 5 and haste 2. Need to sleep. Oh, there goes my rockets. All the packs I use are linked in the bios, descriptions, etc. I've got quite a few on, so I don't know which ones you're asking about. I need to get more rockets, though. Yo, we did it! We just hit day 18,500. Yo, halfway to 19K days. I feel like it was like... Yeah. We've been chewing through the days now this month and last month since we've been digging in an outdoor environment with where we have to sleep every night. We're just chewing through the days. They're all 10 minutes long, which is great. We estimated that I will be hitting 20,000 subs this, or 20,000 days this summer. So if you guys haven't seen the 15,000 day world tour video over on the Red video site, I recommend checking that out. And then we'll be recording the 20,000 day world tour when it happens. We'll be recording that live and then posting that as a full video over there. God, I got the hiccups. But I'm not even a fish, dude. I do have mending on my elytra. We're digging a hole indeed. We're digging a hole with speed. Peace out. It's a massive hole. Inventory's full. One's in the chat if you've ever dug a hole before. I need to know. Can I get ones in the chat from everybody that if you've ever dug a hole before? You don't think you've ever dug a hole before? Oh my goodness. Oh, we got some ones coming in. Efficiency 5 and haste 2 lets you insta-mine stone. Yo, that's a lot of ones. You guys dig holes? That's crazy, man. Who would dig a hole? Cave gets pretty deep over there. All right. Dug one for an iron farm? You dug a hole for an iron farm? What kind of iron farm needed a hole? I built mine like floating up in the air. Oh, low pick. I plan to dig this hole. Oh my goodness, chat. This is my 14th pick of the day. The poor cactus farm, man. I hope it's been... Oh. Hey, guy. Bye, guy. What's up? How you guys doing? Welcome in. How much for armor trims? Are you talking to me? Are you talking to me? I don't sell armor trims. Oh, you are talking? Like, what do you mean? What do you mean, how much for armor trims? Just digging a hole indeed. Chat, if you're new here, consider dropping a follow on whatever platform you're watching. Oh my goodness, chat doesn't shaft. Yeah. More cool stuff. More cool stuff. What was that down there? A fish? Maybe. Yeah, a luscious cave and a mine shaft. Maybe that was an axolotl. Chad, if we find axolotls down there, do I have to bucket them up? No, I have plenty of axolotls back at the base. I forgot. Thank you for the gifts, my dude. I really appreciate them. I just kill them if I find any down there. Try and get ahead, you know what I'm saying? How many shulker boxes this took? A lot. Today alone, I've had... I brought home an entire ender chest full and entire inventory full, and I still have this many more I've dug today. Not to mention the stuff I haven't had room to carry home yet. You know? Plus all the stuff I have carried home, which is a lot more than all of this combined. All right. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. We don't need you in my chat. You don't need to be here. Please go away and never return. I don't want you in my chat. All right. To dig a hole, you gotta dig a hole, my friend. If I don't dig the hole, then I'm not digging a hole. So I gotta dig the hole if I want to dig a hole. He sure did. It does turn on, but for some reason the smart plug that I have it plugged into hasn't been turned on. Yeah, if you're playing on a console, you're playing on Bedrock. Someone on the PC could open Bedrock instead of Java on the PC and play cross-platform with you. If they're playing Java on a PC, no, but if you own Java, you also own Bedrock on PC, so yes. You good? Okay. I don't know if it was you that asked the question I was answering now that I think about it. So my world is actually super old. I created it back in 1.16. So most of the areas in my world are actually like old 1.16 chunks that Deep Slate was added underneath. So I can find diamond ore incredibly easily. I've got 1,300 of the OG diamond ore in here. But this is the first time I'm doing a big dig outside of my previously generated chunks. So we're probably not going to find any of the OG diamonds. I'll be stoked if we do, because that would be my first like stone diamonds that I find in modern chunks. They're removing a mob from the game. What mob is that? Haven't heard anything like that. I've been keeping up with the snapshots and I haven't heard anything like that. I play Java. Ain't nothing wrong with Bedrock, but I play Java. It's what I prefer. The Diamond Lectern Villager, because now we can make the name tag. Wait, what? The Diamond Lectern Villager. What do you mean? I have tons of villagers that trade for name tags. If you're saying that they won't be able to trade for name tags anymore, I mean, I already have my villagers locked in with every trade possible in the game. Oh yeah, I would never get rid of them. Actually, I have killed quite a few of my librarians before, but that's because they all needed to be glass holes. Because I don't have a super smelter, and my main way of getting glass is buying them from villagers. So I have a villager hall set up with every book in the that you could buy at the max level, and about half of them didn't sell glass. So I had to kill off about half of them and find a replacement for them that does sell glass. It was a tedious process, but here we are. Of course we're digging. Miku, you can craft name tags now, and it sounds like what they're saying that you can't get villagers that trade for name tags anymore, which I didn't know about that part. I didn't know about that part. Oh, is it time? Oh my goodness, we're way past time for bingo. Chat, if you're new here, at the end of every stream, we play a mini game over in the purple chat, and the winner gets to put a block on the massive monument in my hardcore Minecraft world. So if you want to leave your mark on the world, you can come over to the purple chat. You guys have about 3 minutes to claim your bingo cards before bingo starts, and for a chance to win a block on the massive monument. Yeah. All right, bingo's live. Oh no, I didn't. Oh god, I started it. Oh no. Delete game. I didn't mean to do that. Sorry. All right. Oh, god dang it. The time adjusted wrong. I was trying to adjust the time and I accidentally started it. All right, there you go. Get your bingo cards. I'll give you guys like 3 minutes now, even though it says 1.5. I'll give you guys about 3 minutes to get your bingo cards in, and then we'll start it. Sorry about the late notice, but I forgot about bingo. You can still get them from villagers? Oh, okay. That's what I thought. To dig a hole, you gotta dig a hole. If I don't dig the hole, then I'm not digging a hole. So I gotta dig this hole if I want to dig a hole. What's over there that's lit up, chat? Oh, it's a dripstone cave with glow lichen in it. Yes, dude. It's looking so good for us to find more dripstone around here. You just happen to look at the time. True. T to the room, my dude. Chat, if you're new here, consider dropping a follow on whatever platform you're watching on. If you heard, stream is ending soon by 1 a.m. Eastern. We're coming up close. I stream 6 nights. Thank you for the follow. Look at that. I stream 6 nights a week, most of which is on this hardcore Minecraft world. 2 more streams left this week. Tomorrow is in hardcore, but it's a short stream. We're ending at midnight instead of 1 Eastern. And then Saturday is actually an SMP stream. So I have a community SMP, the Colonel Kingdom SMP. If you're a member on the Red Video site or a subscriber on any other platform, you can join the Discord and get whitelisted on the Colonel Kingdom SMP if that interests you. I will be streaming live on that SMP on Saturday night, having a wonderful time. Don't know what exactly I'm doing yet, but I definitely will be having a good time. Do I have any favorite anime dialogue? Yes. The scene in Frieren, season 1, where she kills the demon using, like, the demon's, like, weighted time scale thing. You know what I'm saying? Where the dialogue there between Frieren and that demon at the very end of her finding out that she's suppressing her mana, that is just peak. I love that scene. I don't know the words, but that scene was peak. Low wings. I'm really enjoying season 2 of Frieren. Has it finished airing? How many episodes are there? I need more wings. Oh, it's time to start bingo. Here we go, chat. My last haircut was 2021. Yeah, sounds about right. All right, bingo is started. Let's actually get up in the air so you guys can see the progress that we got on this today. This is Minecraft, you're right. If I go right about here, you can see the line better. There it is. So we had more than half of the previous layer left. We dug that in its entirety. Then we dug the circle around the edge and dug just a little sliver of this next layer. So next stream is going to be an entire 3 hours of digging out this layer. It will not be completed, but that is a-okay. That's just how the cookie crumbles. Make sure you drop a follow if you're new here, chat. Stream will be ending soon, so I'm just calling it out right now, just letting you know. Right. Because we're heading back to the base now. We're taking all these boxes back with us. Look at that hole. Yeah, every year, chat, I do a subathon in the summer, and I set a goal that if we hit the goal, I will cut my hair off and donate it to charity. Something like Locks of Love or one of those. I don't know which ones of those are like actually the good ones. So make sure you drop a follow and stick around for the subathon. I'd love to hit that goal this year. Magic would love if I hit that goal this year. She wants me to get a haircut so bad. It was just a good place to dig a hole, bro. And we're not even that far. It's like 30 seconds in the nether. I don't know where the final nether portal needs to be for this project, though, so I can't dig the nether tunnel. That's why we gotta fly over the roof. Nah, didn't you just hear, though? I'm waiting. I'm waiting to hit a goal for the subathon this year, and I'll get it cut off and donate it to charity. Yo, we got a winner already. Magic! Oh, no. Magic's here, listening to me talking about getting my hair cut off. She's probably getting excited. Magic wins bingo for like the 3rd time this month. What a hacker. All right, we got a lot of empty boxes. I might have brought back too many boxes. I don't know. Oh, no. It's close. Oh, no. I left my box with all my picks over there. I gotta go grab it, chat. Surprised Magic's not sleeping. Yeah, literally, chat, we have room for 3 more boxes here. The entire AFK session we did negated at this point. Just dunzo. Let me run back and get my box and that I left behind, and then I will, and then we'll get Magic's block on the monument. I keep about 90% of all my blocks from any of my projects and digs and stuff like that. That's my rule of thumb. And they all go in the storage room. Because, you know, you never know when you might just need a cool 3 million stone chilling in a box somewhere. Yeah, all those shulkers are filled with stuff from this dig, and the storage room is chunk loaded and is actively unloading shulker boxes throughout the entire stream while I'm digging. And we are digging at a pace that is over twice as fast as the shulkers can be unloaded. This is Java. Easy way to tell is you can't go above the nether roof in Bedrock. Yeah, probably. We actually, so my storage room is flippin' massive, and we actually ran out of storage for stone, and I had to build a temporary like add-on for stone storage. My next project is going to be overhauling. Man, I hate watching Bobby update that. I mean, it's cool to see it, but I hate that Bobby always remembers the chunks as old chunks. I wish they would update like all the time. I don't know. All we're here for is this box. This has all my broken picks in it that need repaired next stream. Oh, this shirt's sick, dude. It's got Grogu on it and Mando. Chad, if you're new here, check out my 15,000 day world tour. over on the Red Video site. We are ending stream here in just a few minutes, so that should be your next thing to go watch. That or my 10,000 subscriber special if you want to see a tour of my office. And there is a giveaway active in that description right now, or in that video right now, on the 10,000 subscriber special, because we just hit 10,000 subs earlier this week. Yo, and we just passed 10.5 thousand subs today. Amazing. Amazing. I do not stream full time. I would love to. So consider dropping a follow, and maybe one day I'll quit my day job. This world's over 5,000. No, sorry, I'm getting my numbers mixed up. This world is over 5 years old. You need around 100K stone blocks. Oh, dude, I got you, man. How much you need? 3.6 mil in mind. We just passed today in this world. We honestly probably mined around 100,000 stone today. If you take everything from my boxes, it's pretty dang close to 100,000 stone. Not including all the other stuff I mined today. We probably mined 100,000 stone today. My skincare? I have a face wash. I don't know what it's called. They don't pay me to tell you what it is, so sorry, bro. I don't even know. All right. All right, we gotta go get Magic's block up on the monument. We got a bunch of empty shulkers here. How's this guy doing in the back? Chest? Does he have stuff to sort, or is he, No, he doesn't. He doesn't. Favorite Star Wars movie is gotta be Episode 3, dude. And favorite Star Wars series? Andor. But before Andor came out, honestly, the Clone Wars was my favorite of all time. But now Andor. Andor's peak, dude. All right, what was Magic's block? Hold on, I gotta get Magic on the monument. Let's do it. You have returned. Nice. Magic won. So what? Let's see what Magic gets on the monument today. Magic has hay bales on the monument. She's won a total of 18 times. This is her 19th win now. Her last victory was stream 1076, and today is stream 1081. All right, updated the reservation sheet. Let's get her hay bale on the massive monument. Chat, if you're not familiar with what I'm doing, at the end of every stream, we play a mini game in the purple chat, and the winner gets to put a block on the massive monument. So if you want a chance to leave your mark on the hardcore world, consider watching in the purple chat, especially at the end of stream. But make sure you just drop a follow on whatever platform you're watching on, because that's where you're likely to see me again. This is the massive monument. It goes from build limit to bedrock, and bedrock to build limit 3 times. We're on our 3rd tower going up. Because we put a block on this at the end of stream, every stream. And right here, bam, this one is for Magic winning today. Hey, Bale, that one is for you, GG. Do we have any diamonds to burn today, chat? Also, if you have a qualifying partner plus sub on the purple chat, this goal above my head, I will burn a diamond at the end of stream in your honor. Let me see. No qualifying diamonds today. The diamond shrine has been lonely. It's been like 2 streams since we got to burn a diamond here, chat. I'm just saying. All right, that's enough shilling for the day. All right, let's wrap it up and get out of here for the day, my dudes. I don't disclose my age, and on the internet, you probably shouldn't disclose yours either. It's just probably best just not to do that, guys. All right, chat, that is it for the hardcore world today. I will be live again 9 p.m. Eastern tomorrow with more hardcore Minecraft. Boom, 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 boom. All right, let's see who's live on the purple site to send over a raid to tonight. Chad, like I said, if you haven't seen my 15,000 day world tour on YouTube or my 10,000 subscriber special, go over to YouTube. Link is in the bios, descriptions, etc. Find those videos and give them a watch. All right. Who's live doing some hardcore vibes right now? I'm looking for it. All right. This person's live. What time zone are you in for it to be? Oh, they're not doing hardcore anymore. Never mind. All right, well, we're going to send the raid over to Rare Lemon. They have hardcore Minecraft in their title, but they're actually playing marbles. So they might be ending stream soon. I don't know, but we're going to go over there and you guys can play some marbles in their chat. And they might go back to hardcore. I don't know. But chat, here is a raid message for you to copy and paste when you get there. If you got my... Oh, those are follower emotes, so anybody can copy the entire message today and put it in his chat when you arrive. Thank you so much for the awesome stream today, my dude. Thank you for the follows across all the platforms. Thank you for the channel point redemptions. Thank you for the biddies. Thank you for the gifts over on TikTok. Thank you for the... I forget the jewels over on YouTube. You guys have been amazing. I'll see you guys tomorrow night with some more massive Minecraft. Until then, peace out, my dudes.